Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. 7. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the phone with that phone. And just like the mafia. Especially when I don't. Oh, Jesus. Good evening.
Good evening.
I was just about to say good evening, fella. So, well, I did say good evening to Stephen there, but I was about to say good evening to myself. So, oh dear, there's no hope for me. Right, I've got to try my glasses as well, but I all in the review earlier. But I don't know if I can read the computer screen with them. Because I can't read the phone, can I?
Yeah, I have to sit well back when I'm down my glasses.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So, how are we all?
Evening, mate.
Yeah, I can read that.
Are you, Reese?
Hi,
I
Reese.
can see those all right.
Hi, Free Rider Paper. Good to see you, mate. It's been a while. You still doing strong, Reese? You still with it on the old wagon, mate? On the old wagon? You're almost,
January, yeah.
Yep, almost there now, mate. I think. Well, kind of. Well, quite close. Well, yeah, not that close, but a lot closer than what we got, to say the least. So, what are we talking about? We're talking about the new keg.
We are, yes.
Yeah, somewhat interesting. Different, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Head don't last too long. That was
German
only,
Pilsner.
yeah, that was only poured literally before we started. I go, Drake. Good to see you, mate. No Simo tonight. I know you'll be very disappointed, but he's at a concert with Lex, so we're not going to see Mr. Sups tonight.
No.
Chris won't be on. Chris has done his review. Do check it out, Chris and his reviews. But Captain's tied up or something like that. He's been away a few days.
Oh, Reese, I feel for you there, mate. I get some really strange drinks and I'm off
You know it, mate.
well.
The man wears glasses, you see. Still going strong, hopefully make them up. You've done proud, mate, as it is. Some weird, mate. You don't want to know about some of mine. I had to check one morning. It was her in the bed with me, not someone else. Because I thought, shit, she's going to kill me. What have I done? Evening, Andy. Good to see you, fella.
Evening, Adrian.
And I'm relieved to be frank.
Andy.
He's missing him, really.
And Gold Drake.
Yeah, got a Drake. Evening, Adrian. Good to see you, mate. But yeah, Captain is under the thumb. He is indeed, mate. He has been away. Or it could be with the gardeners, a lot of you know. I'm saying nothing. But yeah, with this beer, hopefully a lot of you have watched the review. We're as honest and as thorough as we could be. Since had some different feedback from someone that we know pretty well, actually we know personally, on a beer group and that, who's quite into it. So it just proves it's, as I always say, subjective.
Evening, Jack.
Evening, Mark. Good to see you, mate.
Are
It's pulled tight to put the heating on, with that scarf still playing.
I've actually got the radiator next to me now.
Yeah, she doesn't need a
radiator right by him, but
it's just a natural thing here. The heating's well on, mate.
I'm one of these people who's perpetually cold. And
there's a radiator like there,
30
and
degrees.
a radiator over there.
I've been looking up the temperatures in Vietnam, and I just can't wait to get there.
You've got Poland first.
I know I've got Poland first.
Evening, Jack. Good to see you, mate. I saw you was on the helis earlier. But yeah, with this keg, it is what it is. We're going to give it a couple now, aren't we? We don't want to go too far into the keg, but we're going to give it a couple before we switch.
Want to try it against a couple of other things, so we're just going to have a couple and leave a little bit so we can do a couple of head-to-heads with other pilsners.
But again, for me, there, it's okay. You know, it's not Germany's finest. It's not gonna
I got quite excited when I saw
win any
that
awards.
it was in Germany, and I just found it average. To be fair, not horrible, just average.
Yeah, it's so much better. Yep, evening, Jack. Third news to me, I've got to stop drinking booze as from tomorrow.
Oh,
Ooh, not good, way, mate. Not good, mate.
Not
Hope you're all right, fella.
Not quite, Mark. What I've been looking at.
Close. It's got to put my hands on the radiator then, and the radiator got over here because we noticed that my drinks keep getting hotter because the radiator.
And the laptop's above it as well, so that's probably not the best
Probably
way
not
to do things.
Our most advisable one, is it?
No.
Yeah. See, I can't see the phone, but I can see that because it's at a distance.
But there again, saying that, where you are, Mark, yeah, may well be.
My phone says it's -4 today. Yeah, it's not that. It's not that great here, mate. I don't know what we were on. Hold on. We're about. It's not that cold today.
We're about -1, I think, at the moment.
We survived outside doing the review, didn't we?
Yeah, just.
It wasn't that bad. Get over it. I was going to wear my shorts. We're 2 degrees at the moment.
No, it's not 2
degrees. It's 2 degrees. Get over it. It's 2 degrees. Feels like -3.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It was 2 degrees. Oh, -6 last night.
We go down to -5 tonight, so yeah, it's going to be a chilly one tonight.
Yeah, well, try not to steal all the covers. It's very
I
cold.
definitely steal all the covers. I always do.
I'll wake up.
That's my thing, isn't it? Stealing the covers.
I'll wake up shaking. You don't even want to know. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. But no, as I say, it's one of them things with this keg, isn't it? It's, I don't know. Yeah, I've got another one, so we'll keep the other one. We'll mess about with a bit of this keg.
Yeah.
Against Hasselroder, just to prove a point, and against Beck's. We're all over by Saturday. Yep, that's it, mate.
Yeah, I think we get the rain back, but it just.
That's Mark just said. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I'll take the rain to this because this has been a killer, mate.
I'm not great with these really cold temperatures.
How are you both doing? Yeah, all good.
All good. Yeah,
all good. Thanks, mate. Yeah, we normally do Wednesday. We'll do one day in the week, don't we? On Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, just cold, and it's been cold, isn't it? This is like no matter where you are in the country, this has been a killer, isn't it? It's like, and this house just seems to, I don't know. I reckon half the time, even with the heating on in here, you can have the rain. I'll keep the dry freezing cold. I'll take the rain, Mark. Yeah. I think for me, I'll take the rain all day long.
As long as I don't have to go out walking in it for ages, I'd rather have the rain.
Well, I was out charging the van up, wasn't I? Running the van a little bit today. I'm waiting for the postman so we didn't miss him because the doorbell keeps having issues. And I got so cold, even with the heater on in the van, I'm like that, shaking. And I thought, after 20 minutes, I had to come back in. That's when I realised I couldn't read the number plate. And I had this pair of glasses.
Yeah, you found your glasses in
the
van. That
been in the van for a year. And I thought, oh, God, looks like that time has come. I walked in, nearly chucked her out. Couldn't work out who she was. So she was nearly, come.
Who's the spectre?
Ooh. Disregard that comment. Some a beer up there or something, isn't he? I thought it was. No, never mind.
You should wear them as well.
Yeah, and you.
Judging on your, I know I should.
You know, what can we say? But no,
I do if I'm driving.
I'm definitely wearing them when I'm driving. Christ. Did Ronnie Barker lend you them glasses? I was waiting for something like that. And who else but him? I was going to wear the other ones. But the other ones are like the ones Ronnie Craig used to wear.
Ronnie Craig
they're Ronnie Craig glasses. I'll wear them next time. Just for you, Mark. Just for you. But they were as well. They were the year older ones than these, weren't they? Yeah. And I could actually see good in them as well. So I thought, yeah. And they're good because if you want to go like that with them, they're much easier to look at the top.
Yeah, they're quite big, those ones, aren't
they? Yeah, Ronnie Barker. I was expecting something about the review, wasn't I? But it seemed to have left me alone. I don't know. But yeah, can we say? When we were on live, Saturday, wasn't it? Saturday I got covered in beer. Was that in between the streams? It was, wasn't it?
It was.
I got soaked. Yeah, it was. One of them days Saturday, I think, wasn't it? I mean, I didn't drink too much, but I still ended up not feeling too good. But no, we're going to give it a couple each on here, aren't we?
Yeah.
And then we're going to switch over because we know we've only had one out of it, haven't we? So then we've only had 5, so there's 5 pints to mess about with a little bit. But I just think, I don't know, in both of our opinions here, that's why it'd be interesting to see if some.
Yeah, once people start getting their kegs in and trying it, it'd be interesting to see what other people think.
Yeah, trouble is a lot of people have got one machine rather than 2 or 3 and can't just load it in, can they?
I'll have to remember to say that at the end of the stream now.
Good night from me and good night from him. Yeah. Like I say, I don't mind it, but when it's a German beer,
you do get excited. Your expectations just go that notch up, and you're just thinking, oh, this could be something that's really, got a little bit of a wow factor.
Yeah, but for argument's sake, and Mark made a point that you pointed out to me on YouTube. Why do we not know what this beer is?
Well, yeah.
That's the 2 Ronnie's ending. Well, I thought it was.
Yeah. Didn't you know that?
Yeah.
I thought you knew that.
Sure. No, I didn't want to say anything in case it weren't. So I thought, keep quiet. I know. I like Ronnie Barker. He's a legend.
I like to see Ronnie as well. He starts to watch that. You don't watch that.
Not much, no. It's not on very often. Don't find it like he used to.
That's true.
It's one of them things, isn't it? I thought Mark was just kind of bent with his new boyfriend. Ooh.
That's quite an old show, actually. And it's not one that we play on repeats a lot here, so you've probably never seen it. You don't get the repeats of that on do you?
I think it's on YouTube. 2 Ronnies. I'm sure some of it's on YouTube anyway, but I don't. When do the repeats come up? I haven't seen them for ages. I actually haven't.
Well, talking of TV shows, did anyone watch that new one that's just started after the flood? That was very good. I like that.
I don't know. I was on the phone for the whole.
Yeah, I know you were.
I was on the phone for the duration and it
tell
finished.
You what happened? I said you missed out. That was quite good. It started off quite the standard police procedural. And it was quite good.
He may not know who Roger Moore is.
He
might do though. He might do. Who knows? He's brave up there, isn't he? He's brave. I do like it, but no, as I say, it'd be interesting when more people do it, wouldn't it? And so on. I think Simo's gonna review it tomorrow. As I said, Saltburn. I can't understand that.
It's a little. I started watching that. It was a little bit weird for me, to be fair.
I fell asleep. Then again, to kill a bit
weird. Yeah. It's the sort of thing that I might well get into because I can dabble around with the weird a bit and quite get into things.
You are kind of weird, so
but that's definitely not going to be the kind of thing that you'll get into and you'll just get bored and grumpy if I really get into something you don't like.
Well, I don't get grumpy, I'll just go to sleep.
And then you get grumpy when you wake up.
I fell asleep today. I put on the buses on because I said, it's 2 hours. What am I going to do? Watch a bit of Stan on the buses. So I put on the buses on, fell asleep, and then I thought, blimey, what have I missed? And it was only bloody 8 minutes, and the bloody dog started barking. I'll get watching my shorts. Just for you, some of them shorts, mate. Did you get as far as drinking the bar?
No, I didn't. No. I did read a little bit more into it to see how it was kind of going to play out, to see if it was worth me watching anymore. And the things that I was reading, I thought, Paul's not going to stomach watching this.
I hate you, Butler. I love that. I've been watching that last few days again, haven't I? I don't know why. I only watched them a couple of months ago, but it's one of them things. Kind of just like it, isn't it? Well, I fell asleep as normal, didn't I?
Stan.
Stan never has a luck, does he?
Never has the luck.
Oh,
bless him.
bloody Jack. And God rest his soul, Jack, because if any of you know who I mean, it was really unfortunate the way he went. And the problem
Very
was,
sad, yeah.
the silly old bloody buck-teeth idiot didn't know how much we all loved him, did he?
Yeah.
One of them things. Jack and his lodge, you know it, mate. We were sad. We watched the thing about him, didn't we? And I read a lot of stuff. It wasn't too good, unfortunately. Classic is on the buses. Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore, do they?
Yeah.
Shut up and sit
I
down.
got this down to
You
a
couldn't
T.
have them on glasses?
I think I meant to say what I meant to say.
I haven't got mine on.
No, you see, I must be mistaken.
Oh, I can't. No, I've got the weight out there.
Ah, see, you won't be able to be cold, you know. But no, it's no, I do like on the buses, isn't it?
What's
What?
the episode where
But once you
it's the
shake hands.
episode of Horses where Delroy and Son is born. That's the,
Oh,
Yeah.
Son of Dell.
yeah.
Rodney gets the
That's
shit,
the
doesn't he?
shakes, doesn't it?
Poor actor who played Jack.
Yeah, very.
That's it, Mark. That's what I was talking about. Alf Garnett, yep, Jack. We've watched Jack, as in Jack, not Jack on the buses. But we watched all that again recently. We watched the one, yeah, but we watched the one before it. We was all in dodgy TV because it was back in the 60s, wasn't it? It was still good, wasn't it? It is absolute classic. Spurs fan, Mark. Spurs fan, not a hammer.
Yeah, that must have paid. Really, really pained him.
He was a
Wasn't
complete
it?
Tottenham fan, a season ticket holder. Loads of people don't believe that, but yeah. Then again, so was Trigger. But yeah, obviously in the show, yeah, it was Up the Hammers. Rising Dad, yeah, we've watched that recently as well.
Oh, Trigger is the best. When they're thinking of naming him Rodney. Oh, after who? After me. They're thinking of naming him Rodney. Or after Dave.
Eunice Stubbs and Tony Blair, father-in-law. I know Eunice Stubbs. Don't know if I know that one. Hi guys, just ordered Stella Unfiltered as they were on offer. Looking forward to trying the German beer. Yeah, who is that? I don't know where we are. Where are we with Facebook? Hold on, I can tell you. Yeah, Stella Unfiltered is an absolute classic. Funny enough, we've done a review of that against Styrofoam. You know what I mean? Unfiltered yesterday, which I'll share on Friday, won't I? And it was great to revisit. Yeah, that one, you know.
That's the one.
It was great. No, it was great to revisit it because it had been a while since we'd had it. Ah, Pete, good to see you, mate. No, it's not Pete. I'm
No,
on the wrong one, aren't I? I'm reading something else. What am I reading here then?
I think actually, I think it might have been Kate.
Gary. There you go. Gary.
Yeah, we're all right, James. Thanks.
But yeah, as I say, we're not that sure on this. I don't know if you've seen the review. We did quite an in-depth review on it, Gary, but I'm listening to other people in another Facebook beer group. One of them knows his German beer as well. He's really into it. So, as it's subjective, but I think it would be, yeah, better. Bit late to the stream. Yep, all good, James. Good to see you, fella. I've ordered a few boxes myself this week. Marcus's best customer, Jack. Isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
definitely.
if there's a bottle shop near Jack and they run out, they just got to go to Jack's for supplies, haven't they? Both definitely do it. Eunice, of course, yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Eunice Stubbs, yeah. She was,
Yeah. What's
I remember now. That's right. I first knew Eunice Stubbs when she was in Wurzel Gummidge, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was how I first got to know her in Wurzel Gummidge. I wouldn't drink that pills. Oh, Beer Town had 10%, Jack, and I thought of messaging you the other day, but I thought you'll get the same email as me, so it would be pointless. I wouldn't drink that pills unless it was that or Madry, to be fair, Paul. Oh, mate, it's not as bad as Madry. It's definitely not that bad. Jesus. Yeah, Beer Town as well. They got 10% on if you buy them in box of 20s, like Jack does. Yeah, Jack from on the buses. That was bad, mate, wasn't it? You got the text, yeah. Yeah, I got the email. Ian Subs in Cliff Richard's film was on the red bus. Blimey, I never knew that.
For goodness
Look at the
sake.
title. I'm not talking about.
Oh my goodness.
But do you think this guy looks like Daniel?
Anthony Berry. That's all you're on about.
But yeah, I can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, no, this is it's way ahead of Madrid, isn't it? It's not. It's
exactly good.
Yeah, it's not. It's not that bad, Mark. It's just, I don't know, mate. I just feel, and I think you hit the nail on the head again on the YouTube review, where you said exactly what I said in the review. That it's like, why January? You know, bring this out April, May, June, July, August, January. No, it's a no-no. But we've got a stout coming probably next from Brew York, as most of us know now. That I did try and tell a lot of you in August, but no one kind of listened. In fact, she said in her book she had an affair with Cliff back in the day. Wurzel would not be happy. No, probably not. So I ordered a crate of spat and a crate of hot route. Jack, you're slowing down. Ain't going to plan, mate. Do you know what, Mark? That would not stun me with them, because we were told about this. If you remember, I'm sure we've talked about this before. We were told about this because we were talking to Simon, as in Simon Real Craft now, and he knows the head brewer. I can't remember his name. Big fella, absolutely lovely fella, isn't it? Can't remember his name. Really nice bloke. And that's,
Huge man, looked like a Viking.
that's yeah, and that's when he said about just because you're banned from the Stone Crow, mate, I'm a regular. I'm allowed in. He likes me. Is it a stout day they do on down specifically brewed? I think it's from Brew York. But yeah, I think it's just Brew York and them. I don't know, someone said something about Brew York and Vocation collaboration, but I don't know. If you go on Brew York's YouTube, there's a 2-hour live on Friday, and it comes up in that. As I say, we thought this was coming. When you got the Tiny Rebel one, I told everyone it was Brew York, so I looked like a right idiot,
Yeah,
didn't I?
it was right back in the summer, wasn't it?
It was in August in London,
Yeah,
at the second
that's
beer
right.
festival, when we met Simon.
Yeah.
And we were all talking, and we did a video, if you remember. The video is up on YouTube, and then after the video, we were proper talking, and that's when it got mentioned. I'm sneaking in a tunnel under the Stone Crow, will pop up on his next live. That would get views. Yeah, I've seen he's done a couple of low alcohol ones. I've spoke to him on text message a couple of times, but not much recently. But he seems all right, which is the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, and I was just checking out my facts. It's Anthony Priest, that's Sherry Blair's father, isn't it? Tony Blair's father-in-law that played the son-in-law, that scout skit.
Good, Jerry.
And
Oh, it was
that's
horrible, wasn't
right. Yeah.
it? Yeah, no, I remember.
Not the one in the flat, the one in the house.
Yeah, and the one before.
The one,
Oh, the one
with
after.
the blonde hair, not the one with the dark hair.
Oh, I'm getting confused.
That's it, yeah.
He did say he was
It's a
doing dry
man.
January. Yeah, from what
Exactly.
from what I can work out, Jack, I think he's kept pretty much to his word, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He's got a lot further than a lot of us did. Let's put it that way, innit? Which is good, because you know he's had a hectic time, and probably done him the world of good. Well, but yeah, that's him, Michelle said Martin.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll make up for the Stone Crow
He
come
did
February.
come over a bit posh, didn't he, to be playing that part, to be fair.
But you want to go out? Bloody dog, isn't it?
Oh,
Yep, he did, Jack, yeah.
Marigold. He was
Right.
brilliant. I love Marigold.
He did.
It's what Al, that's what Al called his
We were doing the same,
plain
Jack.
black
6 days.
home help.
Yeah.
We called them marigolds.
I don't get
Yeah,
You don't get it.
you have to watch the show.
Oh,
It's
you'd have
hard
to
to
watch
explain.
it.
It's
You'd have to
proper
watch
funny.
it.
I'll
He's
probably watch it at some
absolutely
point.
wonderful
Keg
actor.
Haake
He's
Beck was,
amazing.
Fire chief in Chicago, firing you or something.
Oh wow! I didn't know that. He was such a good actor.
Oh, Marigo class. Yeah, he was brilliant, wasn't
Yeah.
he? He was good. We watched it not so long ago with him, didn't we? But I think they ruined it when Alf got rich. You definitely don't get shows like that now.
No.
And good evening, Rob.
Good evening, Rob.
Everyone is good this end, mate. I hope you're well, as I'm sure you know. Well, I don't want to say Mark, as I'm sure you know. Simo was out partying, watching some dodgy gay band or
I
something.
thought
Wasn't
he went to a gay strip bar.
Yeah, gay strip bar apparently. Rob saying, Mark saying evening, Rob. I'm about to say Rob saying evening, Mark. You can get away with that stuff now. No, some of it. Jesus.
Every now and
Remember,
again.
we're watching the uncut versions on a Fire Stick,
I.
so it's the originals, and some of it is
But it,
politically
it's,
wrong
it's
now.
It's like. No, I'm going to sound really ignorant because I can't remember his name offhand. The black guy who played the neighbour in Love Thy Neighbour.
Yeah, no, I know, man. Brilliant.
And he said, "Come on, look at the show. It was indicative of the times." And he said, "Let's face it, Eddie always come across as the moron anyway." It was,
yeah.
you know what I mean? It was.
You couldn't get away with that stuff
You
now.
just-
I don't get
play
shows
that
like that
anymore.
anymore. 40 Towers, yeah, we watched that only
Fine, fair
2 days ago,
Mm.
Andy, didn't we?
The
Yeah.
best scene is when it's card breaks.
What he's beating
The Germans.
I'm gonna give you a damn
Right, off to bed. Through. Right, hope you're okay, fella. If you didn't sleep well last night, I hope you sleep better tonight, mate. It's not good.
Yeah, take care.
Even Mark says Rob, and do check Rob's channel, who's up here now in the chat. Homebrewer, a man that knows his stuff.
If it had been S Club, I would have been driving up there to go with him.
Yeah, bloody right.
Yeah, especially if it's a gay one.
Right. Yes, I've got them uncut. Yeah, because it's not worth watching them now. If you watch it on UK Gold, I don't know, some YouTubers like me, it's still okay. I know what you mean, Mark. A lot of people won't. Imagine Benny Hill still being on TV. Yeah, he wouldn't last long, would he? Or Kenny Everett, yep, he was another one. Said it how it was. I watched 40 Towers a couple of weeks ago, pure class. Yeah. The unfortunate thing, as we spoke about recently, Jack saying hello, Rob, Black Addy, yeah. And
I actually think that rather than these shows being to cause problems or to cause insult, I think they actually show how far we've come, and the fact that times were a lot different, and the ignorance that was back in that time, and I think it's quite educational in a way.
It's like if they made
It's
a
long.
movie about like medieval times and cut out all the fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
It was the time.
You can't rewrite history just because it's unpleasant. All you can do is learn from it.
right, Rob, with the putty, mate, there's no way I was paying that for the IPA. Somebody kept trying to collar me
Oh, God, yeah.
to buy it, me and Chris, in our little group chat, and there was just no way was I doing it. And then Timo didn't do it because it was, you had to buy 6, didn't you? But apparently they sold out in about half an hour. And Timo wanted to do your brew against that. I know he's trying to get one from a bottle shop, as you probably know all this in a way. That's it, yeah. Exactly what I was just saying there, Rob.
Yeah.
I don't know, every week, Benny Hill chasing women around nurses' uniforms every week in the park.
But even
Yeah.
back in the days, I was watching them. I was fairly young when I was watching them. It was obvious that it wasn't really an acceptable form of behaviour.
Bloody was.
But
They were the days, as Jack
it
is
was
saying.
still humorous because it was so silly.
Yeah, I couldn't do that, Rob, with the 6 because I thought if I don't like it, it's like I nearly did, but no way. You know, boys putty needs a good few days in a dark room and a cold shower. Oh, it's this Verdant brew that comes out every year and it's meant to be the best of the best of the best. But I
It's
don't know.
very expensive.
Did you have it last year?
No, never had it before ever. I've come close, but I sort of think for 42 quid, you know what I mean, for 6 440ml cans,
It's not much. Is it?
no. And plus postage if you don't spend 50 quid. They're missing out and play on that shocking. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder why they do it in January. They did it last January as well, because I remember Craig reviewing it.
It's
Craig
a
went out
weird
to a
time
bar.
of year to bring it out, but maybe part of their brewing process
definitely.
is to brew it at a certain time of
I've
year.
tried
and
it,
that's
it's
when it's
good.
ready.
I've had better. Hey, Drew, good to see you, fella. Happy New
Hey,
Year
Drew.
too, mate.
It's on to you, mate.
3 weeks too late.
Hope you're all well. Not been on for a while. I'm going to do it. I already know. It's a great beer, but it's not their best beer. Yeah, Simo was saying something about that. They do it in January because they want money when most don't spend. Yeah. Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me.
You never know.
One of them things, isn't it? I don't know. I did think about it. But when it's 6 cans for 42 quid in postage, I thought, F that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I already got done up on 2 kegs of this week, didn't I?
Indeed.
So
There's something I want.
they sent the
Did,
right
luckily,
ones.
Yeah.
Luckily, unfortunately, they could have sent me a Beck's and a Hasselroder instead. I'd have been more than happy.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have known what this tastes like.
Yeah,
so-
no, I know. Well, no, but then I could have moaned and maybe got a discount on the Beck's and Hasselroder and got 2 kegs of that.
You would have been pissed.
Yeah,
about
I
second
would've.
round. You would have flipped it off.
I'm not going to talk about. I'm going to talk about it in my next video. I'm going to town and then on. Yeah, fair play, mate. Hype train, yeah,
Well, someone's got to fight the establishment.
yeah. It's just it all depends on
Yeah,
the dates, though, Jack,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
that's a good way to do it, Jack. Like Paul's saying, as long as you've got reasonable dates and things, if you plan on keeping it for a while.
I always think when they sell a beer, whether it's perfect draft or whether it's an online bottle shop, they should always have the best before date. You know, like you're buying
So you can actually tell
Yeah.
before you buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
everything should have the best before date on it, shouldn't it? You know, like if you buy something from Tesco's where it says 6 days, you get 6 days. You know, you've got an average of 6 days.
Yeah, it could give you an indication of how long the sell by date is going to be on that particular beer.
Yeah, Rob, Hype Train, I agree. It's a good beer, but it ain't that good. See, I've never tried one ever, so I
That's what
can't.
I've heard in the past, you know.
You know.
We have definitely got glass. But
Yeah, no, we've had beers from them before.
not
Before
this
YouTube, but not this
one.
particular one. This is a limited
Yeah.
one.
Okay, that's fine.
As I say, I think it's
Another
sold
got
out.
glass, I'm used to
I'm
it.
sure Simo said it sold out in 35 minutes today.
Wow, now that is the power of, like Steve said, causing a bit of hype around something. I'm getting it now.
Oh yeah, the Pigeon have got it in Friday, but of course we're in London Friday, and by the time we get back, I don't think we're going to go down and.
No, I don't know.
I just messaged Beer Town for best before date. Ah, that's fair. That's yeah.
Although
Especially if
it's good that they're actually.
it's still
giving that
cheaper
out.
than your takeaway. That's not even going to the takeaway, Mark.
Oh, don't.
But do you know what? I'm still getting over that takeaway.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I nearly chucked it
We
around the
haven't
place.
had takeaway for a really long time. You just really fancy takeaway, didn't you? I didn't fancy cooking anything.
That's
So
when you could have got a big belly.
Well, I normally cook, but I just didn't fancy cooking.
I didn't
Yeah,
fancy
get the penny,
cooking.
Yeah,
So-
oh, I don't have a penny. She has a penny. I don't. But no, I just.
You just cook curry.
You should have been in there.
That new keg you're drinking, just it's watery, mate. It's that's it there. And that's pretty much a good representation of it. It's thin. It's light. I'm just being honest, you know. As I say, some people like it. Again, it's subjective. Stephen, some people don't. I get the point. But
It isn't horrible. For me, it's just kind of average. I was just hoping that if it coming from Germany, it'd be something that was a little bit above average. But it
£50.
wasn't.
oh, that's fair. And Mark says he likes them. See, 50 quid. Got a couple of boxes. Rob's getting in the January sales. None of the new keg for me, based on your review. Stick to my Hasselroder, Spaten and Darnbell. Please back Snyder's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do you know what, Adrian? I think you're making a wise choice there.
It's not,
because
we're going to do it against Hasselrider. We've got
Hasselrider
Hasselrider
for
in.
me is a really good example of a German pill. So
Of a classic German Pilsner,
This-
which has that real bite.
this for me, it's okay. It's more than drinkable. It's just not more than average.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is for me,
No, I could drink lots
Is
of
it-
different beers, but have a
I've drank Pilsner since the days of, obviously, a lot of you will know, the days of the Holsten Pils back in the 80s. I was absolutely frantic on Pils rather than Kronenberg and everything else. But the Holsten Pils, and then other ones came into it. Some of them hit height, some of them didn't. I went off Pils for a little while, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then I just found the love of it again. And even like Beck's, it's quality. Hasselrider's just a dream.
Yeah.
Compared to this. It's not even close. Blimey.
Yeah.
Tuesday pints are about £1.49.
That's not bad, is it?
Cheaper than running a machine, mate, and no electric. But yeah, I mean, I didn't get on that well with Snyder's last time,
Did
did I?
you get to try the Blue Moon at any point? Did you go ask him? Did you
Yeah,
try?
no, he went to try it again, but he didn't report back, so I thought
Maybe you didn't like it.
he was in the last time he was in an upmarket place that didn't have a Witherspoon, so they couldn't get a Blue Moon.
Oh, fair enough.
Hold on, we're missing loads of people here. Sorry, everyone. Sorry. True. Dry January lasting 14 days for us. So we'll do a wee keg order for the weekend. Just 2 devour chilling for tonight. That's fair enough, mate.
Oh, that's still a good
Do you
show,
like that?
isn't it? 2 weeks.
Buy goldfish Chinese curry sauce. That's what I use, mate.
Yeah.
From Tesco. Yep, I've got that in at the moment. And the one from Iceland. They're both all right. I want the goldfish madras, but bloody foreign paying twice as much off Amazon. I can't get hold of it. Marvel are one of the few do 500ml cans at very reasonable price, and could beat them with full pint cans. Oh, Arbor, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to try. I don't know. I know Marvel, but I don't think I've had anything of them. Good choice, Adrian, said Mark.
Yeah.
Love Hasselrider, yeah.
Yeah.
For me,
It used to be an unsung hero for a long, long while. We used to shout it out, and people were just not trying it. But it seems to be more that people are becoming aware of Hasselrider and how good it is.
Yeah, it's subjective, but it's quality. Mark's on the wine, keeping them warm. See, you know what he does? He's clever, right? He turns the heating down, starts on the old red wine that warms them up.
Yeah, we don't chill red wine, so it's not as cold going in.
Well, a lot of people do now.
It gives you that? Does it give you that bit of warmth going down? Because it's
no, not doing the red spoons. Yeah, Sunday ended up doing something else. Oh no, yeah, I remember you saying now.
Right. Yeah,
about Sunday. It just reminded me of a conversation we had. No Blue Moon in Grimsby and people Witherspoons. Oh, that's a shame. I don't know why sometimes they do have it. No, we've got it in our one here.
I think it's one of their best offerings in Witherspoons.
Love a Malbec Johnny Red Rue is nice this time of year, Mark. My heating is on in my bedroom all night. Blimey. You watching that meter, Mark? You be careful. Yeah, he's got a magnet on the side. Well and truly. God, mate, our heating. The dogs are shaking when I come down in the morning, don't they?
You have to have it at a certain temperature. Just
I can go like that.
Popsicle, isn't you? It's freezing.
Oh, yeah, I'll turn one bar off, didn't I?
Yeah, no, it's all right. I'm directly in front of it. You're not a big one for being really warm, though, are you?
Yellowtail tonight. It's okay, but it's not as nice as the last one. Yellowtail. We used to drink Yellowtail, didn't we? One of the Yellowtail wines, because I always liked it because it was called Yellow.
Yeah.
Years ago. My dad had magnets on the meter back in the 70s. Hey, Mickey. Simo's mate's in the house. Goldrake was here a minute ago, wasn't he?
Magnets on the meters, is that to get the coin back out and coin?
No, magnets on
Oh, I don't know. We used to have coin meters.
No, what you do is you put that out of service bag on the coin.
The jammy red brew reminds me of the port. I can drink port like pop. Love it. Gout incoming.
Oh,
I think Mickey's been on the beverages today.
Tell him,
Who's having a beer? He said, say hi to Jack Russell, Mickey. Don't drink wine, but my mum, 19 Crimes, Yellow Tall and Jammy Red. Seems to be like them and reasonably priced. They used to be right into the old wine. She used to whack me with a bottle though, so I went right off it.
I can't drink it.
No,
I
know you can't
really
drink it.
enjoy it, but I can't drink it. It makes me relaxed.
Who's having a beer? Yep, we are, mate. We are on that new keg. I'll try that one. Always good, Mickey. I miss you, mate. We really are. Evening, Joe. Good to see you, mate. We're just sampling a new keg. Just about to top it up, actually. Do it one more of these, isn't it, before we switch?
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, one more of these. You don't need one, do you?
No, nothing.
We was late to the party. Come on. Wait. Come on.
It doesn't feel the cold like the other two.
It's so ignorant, isn't it?
No, they're all stout. They're leaving that way. I swear in a form of lies. Our Rottweiler is a husky.
In a former life, he was a fucking asshole. In this life, he's a fucking asshole.
He just has a stubborn personality.
He's an asshole.
Right. I think Paul, young, oh God. Oh, Jack's the Jack Russell, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's
Jack's the Jack
16.
Russell.
Yeah, I know. I'm with it. I've only had one beer, but Nikki's comments make me feel like I've had a few more. Even you're sprinting at that, so you need a pair of goggles.
I'm not going around with some specky 4 eyes, but I'm getting the loads of ice here when I got the dog.
There's nothing wrong with wearing glasses.
Yes, there is. Man.
No,
Look like a man. I'm not wearing. No offense to people that wear glasses. If you've worn them for a while, it looks alright on you. But a person like me, it just makes me look.
No, you feel weird because you're not used to seeing yourself wearing glasses.
Well, no, I look fine with sunglasses on. Just glasses. It's make you look stupid. I'm not like that.
Well, glasses don't look stupid, don't
It's
they? Oh, you cheat.
Who's this Becky Joe?
Actually, I like my brown ones better.
Like Ronnie Curry?
What?
No, they're
Yeah, no, I know.
the Ronnie Barker ones. The other ones are Ronnie Craig.
Ronnie Craig glasses.
Who?
They're the thinner ones.
That's why I got them. The mum of Ronnie Craig.
Laser eye surgery is dangerous and expensive, Sean.
Yeah,
Yeah. Jack said, you been reading these?
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes after his mum. Looks young for his age.
Me and Paul Hill, we found the family years.
Yeah.
Why they look so young.
It's up to Mark. Oh, dear.
Make it a
Like, but
take it off.
he normally mentions Chris. I don't know where Captain is. Captain did say he was coming in for a little while.
I guess he fell overboard.
Nothing like a nice link to his channel, Mark, is there? But, you know.
Mark, he was born at about 35. I'll tell you, this one's always been.
Yeah, no, I've always.
Mickey loves his life.
Young
Sean sound like he was educated in the US. No offense, reminds me of Mark Ronson talking.
Yeah, no, I've been told stuff like that a lot.
I think there are a few ways to describe him.
Game development and all the stuff that you
No,
do.
that's nothing to do with it.
But you spent so long on YouTube.
Have you noticed?
American
That now I've been watching on the Force and Water.
Now you sound a little bit.
It just
Sounds-
depends.
Next thing you know, Mark, you'll be going, it's not all champagne and Skittles. No. Buying, selling, wheeling and dealing in the old commodities market. It's a git of a drive home as well. Ian, good to see you, fella. Yeah. The glass is probably beating the beer, shall we say. Oh, the glasses. I thought he meant I can't see properly, even with them on, can I?
You can give him my soap.
And he even put eyes there. Yeah. I've only had 2 pints. Oh dear. You know it, Mickey? Mark Ronson, does he sell wood repair paint? Just enjoying a nice full top Weizen beer. I'm sure I've got that in. Sure, I've got that in. From Marcus, I think.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Well, we're having another go on, obviously, the enchanting new keg. And I'll tell you what, Ian.
It is just average.
And camphor unicorn.
My advice to anyone: don't bother. Let's just no way.
Say something in Spanish because you've got. Yeah, no, no,
Well, I suppose the only way to find out is to actually
Oh,
to
thank
drink
you.
it. But if you don't try it, then you'll never know. Like taking our word for it. But I just wouldn't.
Your pronunciation in Spanish is really good.
Yeah, Mickey, I'll get that. Isn't it? You see what Mickey's saying now?
More like Delboy.
But yeah, this. I think you could drink gallons of this and it's still going to be shit. Sad to see David Jason dressed up as Dale flogging himself and Milton Keynes 8-year-old and can't get any acting work, I guess, anymore. He did the show, didn't he? Didn't he do the show? I think he did the show.
I just think he's had a
It's
little
a
bit of a
stand-up
new
beer.
lease of
Yeah.
life after
I wish I'd have
the,
listened.
hip replacement and wanted to get out and about and do something.
I wish I'd have listened to you. I've got 2 kegs of it, so. Grouch, I think you mean, isn't it?
You're so cynical, Mark.
200 milliliter bottles, blimey. But yeah, going back to Ian here, again, it's a subjective thing. I read what Jamie said. I was trying to get Jamie to come on tonight because it would have been really interesting having someone come on the camera that not only knows his German stuff, but also as a good valid opinion.
Yeah, no, I wasn't laughing. I was laughing at what Mark said. Yeah, no,
He's not too bad. He's not too good either, though, mate.
we're not all
Okay.
gonna really rave or like the same things. Obviously, everyone's personal taste is different. For me, this isn't bad. It's just it just hasn't got the wow factor that I hoped.
It hasn't got any wow factor whatsoever. Cynical me, yep, definitely you are indeed. It's 1 litre, yep. Okay. But yeah, back to this new keg. Yeah, it's subjective, but there's no one in their right mind, right?
But doesn't like people kind of get
No,
thing.
but no one
It could be subjective. You can have your own point of view.
No one in their right mind. No one in their right mind,
You
right?
guess what he's
Right.
saying.
Yeah, I go back here to this person here that knows German beer more than probably all of us put together, having lived in Germany countless times. Why did he know much about this beer?
I must admit, I know. At least I feel like I might be along the right lines when I say something about a German beer and Mark agrees with me, and I think, "Whew, got that one right."
Yeah, let us know what you think, Adrian. I prefer the new Stella to this, and that I know we have got new Stella still in the fridge because
Yeah.
we took the keg out.
Yeah,
We will
I
mess
think
about
me,
and do that with it.
even the UK brewed Stella is.
It wasn't that different to the Belgian one. I mean, some of them in them beer groups, I don't know what they're talking about because I have a few sometimes, but
It
to
wasn't
say it,
for me. It wasn't that different. It deserved the song and dance that happened.
yeah, to say it tastes like the can and the bottle
It
is
was
total crap.
quite farcical.
It's like there's no way. Hold on. Industrial German beer from the town that make beer for industrial place back in the day. Yeah, that's fair enough. Old bar, even in P&M. Just had my first pint of Mac. For me, it starts off a bit like Snyder's with a citrus burst. When the bitterness comes through, I think a lot of people will like it.
Yes,
You see?
and this is exactly kind of my point. When you hit on that middle ground, then you are going to appeal to quite a wide audience. And being in that middle ground, it's going to be quite a good
I know
seller.
nothing.
It's going to appeal to
I know
quite a lot of people because it isn't really massively one way or the other.
Yeah, I get that. But when you're spoilt for choice, and you are spoilt with choice with these bloody machines, especially the perfect
I
draft,
can't
this isn't
remember.
hitting your top 20 kegs.
Someone commented on our review, and I'm sorry I don't remember everyone's names. I'm not got a good memory, and I read quite a lot of them. I think they are a victim of their own
That's me that said
their own
that.
success in the fact that you are sport for choice. There are so many great kegs. The ones that come along and that are quite in the middle of the road, for me, aren't going to be. They haven't got the wow factor, and for me, they're not going to be as good because there are so many great kegs out there.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean that they're bad.
I do see what he's saying. It is a citrus base. That's why I couldn't work out with Chris when he said, "Where are you getting the citrus from?"
I am getting citrus there. You found it was more citrusy than what I found it.
It reminded me at some points, as I said in the review, about drinking a lager and lime.
Yeah, no, I don't find it that citrusy. It's there, but it's not that much.
It was quite me, anyway. At some points. I know nothing. I remember. I know nothing.
I know nothing. Yeah, we watched that one.
We only watched it yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday. I know nothing.
I don't know.
That stupid horse, wasn't it? Dragonfly.
No, I know nothing.
I spent a lot of time in Brennan. I found a microbrewery called and it's so much better than Beck's. You see, I like them. Remember, Ian, I like a Beck's, and that's quite a subjective one. Yeah, but shut up. Right, but the Beck's, the last keg of Beck's, and we've got another one in, which will be interesting to put against this.
We enjoy.
I absolutely loved it. I gave it 9 out of 10 and got panned. I love Germany 12-year when I was in the military. Fair play, Mickey. Fair play, fella. Microbrewing, Brennan. I need to check that out. Love my beer. I think we know that, mate. Now one can forget my name. Mark, it was 2014 last time I was there. It's near. Oh, blimey. Might not be there now. We live in Bavaria, or drank Bavarian German beer. I don't skip this one up. You ain't going to think much about this beer. Yeah, no, definitely, Mark. I get that as well. As I say, it's not.
Yeah, I didn't think it was horrible.
I'm sure I gave it a 9 and got panned on Facebook.
I'll tell you what it was, Mark. We really got back into Pilsner.
The bitterness
and
everything.
The particular keg that we had.
Obviously the keg,
we
not the
really enjoyed it. Yeah, obviously not the bottles. And it was really great. It really flowed down.
We haven't had it since.
We haven't had
this was about 6 months ago, but I'd like to do it again, and we've got a keg in, haven't we? Right in the middle of a barrel, just low. But yeah, no, I'd like to do it again, Bex. I don't think most of the time Bex stands up to Hasselroad, obviously, isn't it? But again, you know, last time that Bex was really good, wasn't it? Oh, Mark, mate, get it on the keg. Well, it's on discount. I swear to you on this one. And you know a Pilsner, it's nothing like them stupid bottles. It's actually better. The last keg we had, it was actually better than the bottles when I think back to the day when I was banging into Beck's like 25 bloody years ago. Good to see you go, Drake. Yeah. Oh, don't take that out. It's a Simo. Your mate Mickey's in, mate. He's in the house. He's had a couple, as I'm sure you know. Yeah, I'm sure it's on discount at the moment, Mark. I know a lot of them have changed, but I'm sure Beck's was on, and you know not to get Beck's Gold. Although some people like that, but for me, I find Beck's Gold too sweet.
I don't mind Beck's Gold. It has got that really sweet malt to it, which you just can't stomach at all, can you?
No, but we're never going to like the same stuff. There's no right and no wrong about this. Some people will say, like Jamie did, and Jamie does know his stuff. You know, me and Jamie will beg to differ on a lot of things, but we know Jamie personally and that. And there's a lot of stuff he says that makes sense. He's introduced us to some beers that you would never have known about because of his knowledge of German beers. But on this one, obviously, we're quite different, but I'm glad he did like it. He's like us, he's paid his money for his keg. You want people to like it. I'd rather people agree with Jamie rather than say me and Chris.
I don't think people are going to be overly disappointed because, as we said before, it is very middle of the road. It's easy going.
Good graph today, Mickey. Fair play, mate. I know. The real Witch Jack. We did indeed, mate.
That's Jack Russell.
Big up Jack, the Jack
Yeah.
Russell. He's a geezer. Absolute geezer. He needs to get on the line one day. They're gonna find.
Don't we get Tiger on the line? But he would as well. He's out there in the cold. He wouldn't come in. I was out there going, having a.
Right
Oh.
here, though.
No, he just walked off.
I was going to say he was a husky.
He's
Maybe
the
he's having
dog's
a
out there.
go.
It's freezing cold, and he just looked at me, and then walked off. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's meant to be supplying it tonight.
Yeah, I forgot about that as well.
Mm.
Oh, so like that.
You're not that bright, I know. We've done right. I kept it there.
Indeed.
Take that chair round. Can't believe he's 16.
Oh,
Time goes so
our
fast.
Rottweiler's 11 this year, which is
Yeah.
absolutely phenomenal.
Oh,
For a
Dalmatian.
large dog.
Vicky got to 15, didn't she?
15.
Which
Yeah.
for a Dalmatian was good, wasn't it? And we thought she was like,
One of the oldest Dalmatians. She's, I think there was a Dalmatian that lived to 18. So she didn't get any Guinness Book of Records, but 15 is one of the oldest.
yeah.
She was a right Arsenal. She was a right legend.
She was.
She was a few things.
She was a classic animal. One of the
Never
best.
drank beer for
One
I don't know how many years.
One for those three. That's enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't call you old fart. What is your actual name? I'm not going to sit here calling you that.
I didn't want to say that earlier.
I call him it, but
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah. Again, this
yeah, I
Talk about the
totally
zero.
agree with that.
pure advantages of the pro. Hasselroder, Beck's,
Yeah.
Spatten. When you've got it at the pro, that's the whole advantage of it. And I know people say that it kills the flavour, but again, it's your own preference, isn't it? Some people will have something at 5 degrees where I'll drink it at 0. But my philosophy there is, as I always say, when you go abroad and you're in the real heat, there's all this ice around the pumps. And when that pint comes out, it's ice cold.
Yeah.
Why is it ice cold? Because it's better. Well, I think so, isn't it? He's a good bunny. Well, a good boy. I'll say this for Bex. If you like consistent German lager, then you can't go wrong. Horses for courses. Yeah, definitely, mate. I mean, we've had Beck's before that last one, obviously over the course of having PDs for so bloody long, and we liked it, and then we were like, oh no, this is no
Yeah,
good.
but sometimes it can be purely. I do call myself a mood drinker because there are times when certain styles of drinks I just don't fancy, and I think that comes into play as well. You fancy certain styles of drinks over others.
Gold Drake, that's not good, mate. That one. German Shepherd lived till 16, but got run over Christmas Day 2012. Very sorry to hear that,
is
mate.
really sad.
That's very sad. And hold on, I cannot miss this one. Michelle, can you say hello?
Hi, Zoe. No, big kiss to you.
I'll
Hope
say
you're
hi,
well,
Zoe, too.
sweetheart.
Although not requesting, you say hi, Zoe. Hopefully she hears us all there.
We've had one too many.
Go Drake. I think Mickey's nearing his bedtime here. Mood drinker, I'm like that too, Michelle. Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, but Michelle's mood is always drink.
No,
Any drink.
it's not like that.
Yes,
at
it
all.
is.
Would you ever turn down a drink under any circumstance?
Oh,
Yeah, there've
mate,
been plenty of
I know how
times.
that feels. When I lost my Tyson, he was only 10. Like the
Yeah.
10 years I had the Tyson, from the year 2000 to 2010, he actually died 2011, March the 18th, didn't he? Was absolutely brilliant.
Oh, you're more than welcome,
Oh,
Adrian. And
no problem,
Zoe.
mate. And Zoe, Mickey, surprised you're still awake. You're usually in bed by 7.
7 o'clock is bedtime.
Mm.
It's up past curfew.
But yeah, it's, I say, it's not an all-round bad drink. Just for us, it's not great. But I don't know. Maybe we expected too much. Maybe we were spoilt with all these kegs,
I think we are
which
a
doesn't
little bit
help.
spoiled for choice.
And then you hear a German beer coming out on a PD. I was like, wow, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And it's like, you know.
Shout out.
Shout out, what the fuck, Diane, love her so much.
I'm
With
gonna
all
make
my heart, I really do.
a big shout out to you, Diane.
Diane, good to see you, mate.
Big shout out to you.
Look after Mickey. You may well need it.
Yeah, I got him at bed.
Yeah.
There's another bottle of whiskey on the side of his bed.
Yeah, you might need a little pick me up.
No, hair on
No,
the side.
someone likes that. Isn't it?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Mm.
That's it. Well done. Man up. No, man.
Yeah, man up then. What's up with you? Love her. Ah, that's fair play, isn't it?
Oh, it's always nice.
I did warn you on that beer last week, Paul. Not too much. Not to hope too much. Yeah, no, you did, mate. I don't know. I had to try it. I haven't missed a keg for 2 years, have I? So it was just like, maybe I shouldn't have brought two. And I was so nearly brought a Beck's, didn't I? And I said, we've got a Beck's in. I'll take a gamble on this because we can revisit it like in May, June, because it still won't be out of date. So it's not so bad.
I think the main thing that I try and do now, Mark, is I have the beer in the glass in front of me and I don't have any preconceived notions about it or expectations. I really try hard not to. I know when it's a German beer, I'm expecting a little bit more. I can't help that. If it's something that comes from Happy Church Brewing, I have high expectations from them because
like
their beers are
England IPA.
always so good.
That'd be good.
You always have in the back of your mind, you're thinking this is going to be a little bit better than usual. But I try just to judge what I've got in the glass and say what it tastes like, how I feel about it, and try to give people a little bit of knowledge about what they can expect from it when they taste it, so they can make an informed judgment about how they're going to spend their money.
Well, yeah, like when Chris done his review, so I watched Chris's review after ours, obviously, and I learned my review went up as Chris was doing his reviews. I learned while I was watching Chris's review, but there was a lot of it we agreed on, wasn't it? Oh, well, hold on, hold on, let me go here. Hold on, I have my collection here. You have to oh shit! What day are you in London? That's probably when we're away.
Probably when we're away.
So I say, if you're going to go to Hackney Church, let us know, mate. And if we're here, it's literally 2 trains for us, isn't it? There's
If
always
you do pop in there, say that you're friends of ours.
Don't say that. They charge you more for the beer.
I'll just tell you, try the beers there and let the beers speak themselves, because I think that you would be really impressed. Because I know I was really highly impressed. I mean, it kind of shocked me because I wasn't expecting to be when I first tried them.
Well, if it's when we're here, we'll come up and meet you, mate.
Yeah, if we're about, we'd love to come up and meet you.
Hold on. Whoa, I missed that accidentally. That's a classical master said underneath.
Oh, thank you so much, Ian. I just know that the one thing for me is,
Ian, what about me? I'm your friend.
I don't want people spending their money on something that they may not like. So if you could give a rough guideline as to what it tastes like, what the main flavours are in it, then people can make their own choice if that's for them or not. And if they've got a little bit more of an insight or to how they spend their money.
As I always say, it's very subjective, but you can only be honest. That was a tough review today because I wanted to love that. I'd heard mixed things and I thought, they'll put in perfect draft down as normal. Wait till I get it. And I just thought, shit.
I think it's all about making an informed choice.
Yeah, that's it. As I say, the only way to find out is do it yourself. You can watch 10 reviews on YouTube, Facebook, wherever. But you're never going to find. Mark's got to watch it because if he says, the snipers might get him. I'm going to say, stick them on Paul's tab. Yeah, you stick them on my tab, mate. But it'll be on my account that I'm not paying. Drinks as said Mickey. Love KGB. Yeah, I like them as well, Mickey. Wherever they are, always helps. Yeah, it's just it gives you an idea. I mean, before we did YouTube, I'd watch the odd beer review, but it wouldn't make me. Actually, some of them did, with like Simon and Bazza, for argument's sake. Some of them swung me a little bit. But then when I tried them, I thought, I don't really agree with them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I learned not to listen to especially Baz's reviews before I reviewed Tank myself.
I know that my personal taste can be a little bit more outlandish
Love
than
me
what
life.
most
Oh, well done,
people
Mick.
would usually go to, because I kind of like floral notes in beers. I do like the Ninkasi flower beer, which I know is not for everyone.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just tried to give a taste profile.
Evening, Lorraine. Good to see you, mate.
Hey,
and Happy
Lorraine.
New Year too.
Yep. Happy New Year to you.
Got to get to bed. Get to bed, mate. Hard day's graft tomorrow. Don't worry, mate. He's got it, mate. He's got it. Kind of. Isn't he? But yeah, no, it's always one of them things, isn't it? Catch you soon. Just cracked a scanner. Why? Oh, mate, yeah. As you know from my original review of that, that was a cracker,
That's
wasn't it?
fun.
That was one that you didn't see coming, and you were like, "Ooh." That, yeah. For me, I'd say it's up there with Meatus Mate, which is the daddy of Weizenbox, without a doubt. That's right up there, isn't it? That's a classic
Definitely.
beer. Very special. Lollipop. Well, love you all.
You too, mate.
But yeah, no, I get that. It's like, it's always, you're never going to be, if everyone agreed on everything, it would be, what would you have to talk about? Not a bloody lot, would you?
Yeah, that's quite true.
Well, you wouldn't, would you? Because you'd be kind of lost for things, wouldn't you? No? You would be,
I
wouldn't you?
agree.
I don't agree with you,
everyone
mate.
agrees
Which
with
I've
you.
agreed with you a lot lately, haven't I?
I'm glad you included your fan in that.
I love my dog, my wife, my job, my van, and don't forget Gold Drake, who's saying, night, mate. Mickey, till the next time, mate. Forest beating the mighty Blackburn FA Cup. Oh, the replay tonight. I remember when the old, well, I've mentioned seagulls, the tangerinas, isn't they? The tangerinas. I'm thinking of seagulls. To be frank, I thought Michelle was the reviewer. Wow.
You must be deaf and blind.
Yeah. Drinking Ghost Ship tonight, my favourite. Yeah, you were quite into Ghost Ship, weren't you?
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
pale ale, that good solid pale ale, wasn't it?
Ghost is a good drink.
It had a really
It's
lovely
good beer.
hint of grapefruit, but not too much. But we like grapefruit, so it would help, wouldn't it? Jack's been drinking too much of his beer town and Marcus's beers, you see. The van,
Just 10 to now.
tangerines, that's them, yeah. That's it. I should know, having lived right now. I literally lived 2 roads away from Bloomfield Road, where the ground is, for 3 years. Yeah. Adam's Class Independent Brewery. Yeah, well, we had the other one of Adnams, didn't we?
They
That
are ones that
Rob
hold
did.
strong, aren't they?
What was the one that
Adnams.
Adnams? Suffolk Brewery, isn't it, I think?
Stop it.
Shut up, you little shit.
I don't know you. I'll get you next time.
You get me and bang. It's that will be ending for you. Oh,
Hey, Bradley.
Bradley. Tough one, mate. We've done a
Okay.
full review. I'll let Michelle decide and tell you.
Preface this within my personal opinion.
All right, Pete.
Right, Bradley. For me, I was hoping for a little bit more, but this is a Pilsner that is really good. It's a middle of the road Pilsner. It depends on what you like. If, say, Hasselroad and Becks and things are still on offer, I wouldn't pay the full price for this being a new keg over those two. Is that fair?
I don't know. I haven't had it. But in your opinion, I'd give it as 30. So.
It's.
I was going to say we have the first.
It hasn't got the wow factor that I hoped for, but in saying that, it's an easy drinking Pilsner that me ticks all the boxes. So, yeah, I wouldn't say it's much better than Beck's or even the UK Brew Stella. Hasselhoff for me is a better Pils.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. It's been out there for hours.
Yeah, probably you're going to like this. There's nothing in there that you're going to go, oh no, I don't like it. So yeah, if you like trying the new beers, I'd go for it and try it. If it's a
It's the only
Pils
way
that
you-
you're after,
yeah.
what have they still got on offer at the moment? Because you're,
Beck's,
yeah, this is what I'm saying.
again, that's
They've
me.
still got Beck's on offer, haven't they?
Yeah, Beck's
So,
on offer. Hassel
I'm
Rider
saying-
was on offer. I don't think it is now. Look,
Is it worth the extra money than the Beck's that's on offer? No, it probably isn't.
Adrian, you know it, mate.
So Adrian saying, just pulled my first new Stella, 100% fine, no overreactions, way over the top.
Don Dockett, you should try it first. Our AI friend.
Oh, I just think he was poking a bit of fun and enjoying his new AI tool.
Yeah, it's
For
apart from
me,
being more bitter on the end.
a Pilsner has a bitter bite at the end. It does.
What are these glasses?
For me, it wasn't
Kelvin Klein.
an overreaction on the UK Food Stella. It was an overreaction.
Did you ever drink the Jagged Thistle Pool when you lived in Blackpool?
That
I've heard
sounds
of the
evil.
name of that, but I don't. Yeah, I don't know if I drank it. I've heard of the name, but that's some right
Are they
dodgy
good?
things. No,
They're
they're Kelvin Klein. Aren't they?
You can say there's been
Hold
some kind of
Yeah.
Stella.
Real man's glasses, definitely, mate.
Mine are in
I like
Manchester,
tasting new
cheaper.
beers on the perfect draft, but I'm not into stouts. Yeah, no, it's nothing like a stout, obviously, but the best way is to give it a go. But
For me, it's a
Compound.
really, really middle of the road Pilsner that is not going to offend anyone. If you buy the keg just because you want to try it, you're not going to go, oh my goodness, I can't drink this. You will
no, it's
still
nothing
enjoy
like that.
it.
It's just
It's
not the greatest
It's pleasant enough
keg
and
in
it's
the
quite
world.
sessionable. It's not too heavy.
It's the most compound glasses.
As long as you can see with them, it doesn't matter, does it?
Some I can't see though. I was going to watch some gay rock band today.
How do you?
You don't even
How
know
does
they're
it
gay.
matter if they are gay?
Don't
Who
matter.
cares?
It's a joke. Never mind. Never mind, Goldrake. She don't understand, mate. She don't understand. I hope Mickey's gone off, mate. Nice to see him though, isn't it? I think Simo missed him. He loves Mickey, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Someone's a big fan.
One of his favourites, isn't it?
Yeah,
I don't know
definitely.
what they're about at the moment, isn't it?
All the gay boys in mosh pits. I don't know, mate.
Mate, the same joke at the same
Hmm.
time. No, something like a month. Might not get off. Fascinating.
Yeah, I know. If you don't give no link, it just says sub to Mark.
Well, let's try
Mickey
this
is
out.
KO, be thrown up and whiting tomorrow morning. Keep it going, Nightbot.
You're
I
definitely
think Nightbot's got a
Nightbot's
crush.
number one.
Yeah.
I think Nightbot's got getting a bit of a fancy.
Yeah, but he don't share no link. He just says sub to Mark.
Nightbot's a bit of a booster.
No,
Oh,
probably not.
I
No.
don't know at this point.
Sub to Nightbot. No, don't sub to Nightbot. God help you if you do, innit?
Indeed.
People are slow.
Nightbot, sub to Mickey.
And not too serious. Big up to the bar. Age old boy.
Although I'm missing this better than I
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Something
I
like
know.
2017. It's a big thing, like 5 years, 7.
But no,
2017, more like 5 years ago.
we've given
Yeah,
it.
it definitely was.
We've given it a few. It's certainly not a
I really
grower,
am old.
is it? It's not like we're having a couple, so it's getting better. Nah.
LT.
What I will say for this new keg is
LT.
it's very sessionable. It's not going to blow your socks off. It's an easy drinking Pils that's middle of the road. It's not offensive. It's not wow either.
I'm soon to over the world to be okay. Nightbot, look after me. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, Mark.
He'll be like his little hamster.
Nightbot, you got a friend in me. Mike's got a friend in Nightbot.
See, AI's friends with everyone nowadays. You gotta keep it sweet, and you gotta stop talking
It
shit.
just don't. It don't get better though, does it?
What the Nightbot?
No. The drink, you fool.
Oh, I'm the right wine back tonight.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Yeah,
I'll be back.
yeah.
This don't know.
I still find it worrying. We've been talking. How long have we been discussing AI for?
Years.
A long, long time.
Could he spell back then? Because he got pissed in there. He can't spell now.
I do feel a
Oh,
bit of
Nightbot.
And then me.
Oh, boy, you're on about AI.
You smell.
Yeah.
You smell.
Oh,
Oh, it's all right now. Well, you're not one to talk yourself. Let it blow my nose. PDU.
oh dear. Issues.
Ladies and
Later,
gentlemen,
later,
somebody
later.
named a
Yes.
soapbox in
You
the shower.
spell better. This was actually a compliment. Better than me and him put together.
There's a lot of things I do better than both of you, but the other.
I feel an affinity
No,
with
one thing she's
the
better than me.
AI.
Going back.
It's we're back to dyslexic because I can't spell for
Am I dyslexic?
No, definitely not.
Why'd you put me down as in the school system? I think
Hold on. PD worries me. Downgrade Stella. The average German beer. What next? I fear. Yeah. Hmm. But the Stella, Stephen, again, in our opinion,
Yeah.
Isn't too bad.
Yeah, don't drink. You gotta get 10 of them. That way you get a
Oh,
free
mate, these, yeah.
gift. They send you a
I-
free one.
I got a free one,
one.
didn't I? These
Yeah, I've got
one,
it,
mate.
I've
The
got
one
it.
I did the thing earlier.
And this is the one they sent us for free.
Ah, that's the one I
Oh,
want.
thank you for getting
Cheers,
that.
that's handy.
You're
But yeah,
welcome as well.
15,000, mate. It's well handy for us going to Vietnam and when
Yeah.
we go away, isn't it?
Yeah, they sent me that one for free, didn't they? Is that good?
Yeah, decent. Put that in the pocket.
Stephen, the one thing that worries me is that they start if they start taking down the alcohol percentage of the beers, then I'm going to be up in arms with everyone else. As long as they don't do that and make them wishy-washy, which I really fear might come, that worries me.
Yeah, they got to be more honest, more truthful. I get that. I did have a brief conversation with someone there today, but they said if I needed any help with anything, I just thought, nah, just not going there.
Oh,
Yeah.
good evening,
And they said, good
Captain Poldark.
evening, mate. How going
It's a
on?
second
Like
captain.
us? Yeah.
Yeah.
Another captain in.
What you doing?
Mike will be all over them. Yeah, no, they're good, mate. And then do it all wrong, really. I'm on a Stella, to be fair. Not sure at first, but warm to it. Yeah, the trouble is, right? And now you're obviously doing it later because you had the issues when you were getting the Belgian keg when he was thinking it was the English one coming. But what people say, no matter who you are, it puts things in your head. And we did a pint beforehand, didn't we? Of it, just to mess about with it.
I won't do that. I won't be swayed by what the popular consensus is. I am going to judge what's in my glass. So for me, that UK brewed Stella actually tasted
wasn't that
more
bad.
like a Pilsner for me than
This.
the Belgian brewed one.
They should state it. Yeah, they should
But
definitely
I'm
be more honest.
For
I
full
get that.
disclosure,
Stephen.
I think that everyone has the right
'Cause
to
that's
know
what
what
annoys
they're
everyone.
buying. Totally.
That's what annoys everyone. It will come. Yep, it is worrying. It come in, said Stephen. Odds on that Simo getting bashed around the fuck.
So he
Ali
did go to
did.
the
Did
gay
we
strip
miss
club.
Ali?
Yeah.
Did I miss Ali? Because Jackie's saying, all right, Ali, and I don't remember Ali coming in.
Alright,
Well,
alright.
Jack's schizophrenic.
Oh, Jack's seeing someone that I'm not. Right. Right, hold on. No, I've got you
Call
getting
me.
confused, you two.
You
Right,
two,
it's up
I
to
ain't
night.
saying
Right, you. No.
No, it was
Right,
the
here we go.
last comment.
Ah, Stuart.
Jack was saying, all right.
Anything
Ali.
UK versus piss poor by comparison. You see, that's Stella Stewart for us.
On the
And
keg,
I've not drunk that much, and I'm no
I've
expert.
drunk
full
Stella
stop.
for pretty
Fucking
much,
years.
yeah, the whole time I've been
But it
drinking
ain't that
it.
different. And the trouble is, as I was saying to I can't remember what it was earlier, but it does put people. You read things on social media, and it does put things in my head.
Yeah, it does you, doesn't it?
And I'm thinking, oh fuck, this is shit. You know, how am I going to word this one?
We've got new comments. Let's go and
Yeah,
see
I know,
what
we'll
that's
do.
all about.
The Irish looking out in Liverpool. Yep, I believe they are, mate. All right, Ali. I can't see Ali in the chat too. Nah,
Yeah,
not
no,
me.
it's me.
I just searched
I
back.
was
That's what
thinking,
took me so long.
This is quite me.
It's all in the head. I think it's been UK brewed for a while, using the old labels, but that's my thoughts. Yep, I could agree with that, mate. I thought he was. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
That's all right, mate.
You just got me
Confused me.
worried there for a minute because I don't like to miss people if they come up in comments.
No, one thing I always say, if you come to the channel, you won't get ignored, which, like, 9 times out of 10, unless I'm really drunk, I'll always speak to everyone. But sometimes I don't see what's going on in front of me. We all do it, Jack. Don't worry, I'll talk to people. Who do I talk to in here that night? And she said, he's not in here. I was like, well, I saw his message. And I went through the thing and I thought, I didn't see his message, did I? What an idiot. Virgin Star Bills and says it all in PD. Yep, that's quite clever as well. Welcome, Ali, said Adrian. To balance that, did you not say that it was why the blade was poorer than the sub with the UK brewed? Yeah, good point. Good point. I do get where you're coming from then. Let's say that Stella. Remember, I'm not a Stella fan. And the argument that everyone had with me on Facebook, and I do get that point where the proper people that drank Stella.
Yeah, but I think, Stuart, they messed with the alcohol percentage.
Yeah, no, but what people are saying to me is, say it was your precious Frankie.
Yeah.
Would you be pissed off? And I said, yeah, I would be. If it changed.
If the taste changed.
But until that happens, which it better not be.
Alcohol content changed, yeah, I would be.
Yep, I'll say this. The best lifer replies to messages. Paul Michelle is on the ball. Yeah, that's the advantage we've got. Obviously, it's well, Mark, when it's 2 of us, but I know what it's like when you go on someone's live and you type in.
Big channels that have a hell of a lot of people
someone
coming in, it's coming thick and fast.
You go to Simon, he's got no chance, has he? Because anyone that's done YouTube, which you all know, Mark, even if you're on a laptop, you see like 5, 6 messages. But if then people write a couple of lines,
yeah,
you know, like an in-depth
and you get
reply,
talking and you want to answer and you want to go in depth with your reply to that, you can end up being 6 or 7.
Yeah, well, sometimes, you'll be talking.
Before you even blink.
So you'll be talking to Adrian, but I'll be talking to Stuart, and then Mark's come up, for argument's sake, going through the last 3, and yet you still haven't dealt with Stephen. So you kind of, in fairness to Simon, he does try to read out. Yeah, no, he does, mate.
It's near on impossible, but he does try.
The most night we've struggled on this channel
was the
night with Simon, when it was like, whoa.
And I totally get what Stephen's saying, because I do want to address that, because I can see why people would be upset, because everyone has the right to make an informed choice, which means the labels have to state exactly what's going on with it. So if it's brewed in the UK, say it's brewed in the UK. I totally get that.
I'm not that much against after that Stella, but it's like, all right, hold on. We've got 2 of you here, haven't we? Hold on. What's a new keg like? Right.
So for me,
we've done a full review,
a very
in depth,
standard average.
It's not great. All I can say.
It isn't bad. No, it isn't bad, but it is very standard, very average.
Yeah, in our opinion, of course. Beck's, I'm a Beck's fan. Beck's Gold I find too sweet.
Of course, is another German Pilsner, which is quite standard, really, but for me, it's miles better on the keg than what it is from the cans and bottles that you buy at the supermarket.
Grum beer, now you're talking my language. Hold on, I missed that nearly. Left Spring.
What a keg that is. Yeah, I tell you what, you picked out a real nice stock there. That's
6.6%. Yeah. And it hits you like a
And you don't even see it
You
coming.
don't even, you don't, yeah, you don't even see it coming. Do you know, talking about that Grum beer, I'm sure that came out in about February last year. It would be typical, we're away. Blimey,
Yeah.
better not miss that. I've had only 15, 25 of my lives. I still miss the odd comment when I did them. It's one of them things that you don't mean to.
I'd
You
really
can.
try and keep an eye on it. But there is two of us, which means you've got two sets of eyes. Well,
You could pick one thing to better the pro and the next machine. What would it be? Oh, that's a tough one, Stuart.
Now that is.
You see, I've not had no problems, and a lot of people have had problems.
I think
I think
the size, have it more compact so it fits under people's.
yeah, but more compact, and that it chills when the keg's not chilled. That it chills the keg a little bit quicker, like the blade, for argument's sake. You put a keg in the
I get
blade
what you mean.
from room temperature. You can drink a pint in an hour or even less.
Yeah,
And if you don't drink too fast, you can drink on the blade all night without doing it. Decent full strength kegs. Has Hawkston changed? We haven't done Hawkston for a long time.
When that was first released,
we didn't
really
like it
enjoyed
last
it.
time as much.
And
I found it too hoppy at the end.
Subsequently, subsequent kegs became a little bit hoppy as you got through the keg.
Yeah, which didn't do it for me. When we first had it, we had it in the bottles before it came out on the keg, because we knew it was coming out on the keg, and we thought it was absolutely banging. Then we had it on the keg, and it was like, I know a lot of that can be in your head as well, because you get it on the keg, you pour it on draft. I get that. You fall into that philosophy and that, but then it was lovely.
Actually, do you know what? Sometimes the first keg is always going to be their showcase keg. Yeah. So that extra bit of effort is going to be put in.
Come on, you Spurs.
There's me being a bit cynical with the head Mark, but I think that may be the case.
Mark don't like Jezza though, so he's going to be against Jezza. That's the sort of person Mark is. He does not like Jezza.
No, that's fine.
He's not a Jezza fan. I know someone who is a real big Jezza fan. They even wear Jezza t-shirts. Absolutely love him. But you know, that Hawkston went downhill for us, didn't it? I wouldn't buy it again, to be honest. Most of them I'll always re-review at some point and revisit. But I think it was the last two Hawkstons. They weren't nothing like
the first one.
No, it was the first few. We brought more than one. We had
I'm thinking about I know it's probably the first few. You've got better memory than me, but
it changed.
Thinking about the very first review I did of that, it was really good.
Lovely, yeah. And we actually drank the keg, I think on the live or something. It was like, yeah.
Yeah, it did for us as well.
Love the bottles, love the premium session bottles. The keg is taken different, and I've got 3 left. Blimey. Get Sam McGill.
It's something to do with the.
Do you know if Sam McGill in England, if you were to get Sam McGill in England, from what I know, Stuart, and I don't have that much to do with Dan, unfortunately, anymore. I spoke to him. Well, I spoke to someone from there briefly earlier. I don't know if it was Dan, but if you were to get Sam McGill in England, it'd be on the blade, not the perfect draft, because they own the rights.
Yeah, it's who the rights are owned by.
I love Liverpool as much as Pete Stevenson. Oh, Pete's a legend, isn't he? He's still doing his wagon, you know. He's doing 60 days. Oh, I know Pete. Well, I haven't met Pete, but, and Mike Potts giving it to Mark again. Yeah, he's putting in his skipper Mark here, isn't he? Right. He's that unfiltered time.
Are you going to be able to hold your own? Because I need to go see you.
You can go to the toilet and then I'll pour them after. You ain't got sticks, have you?
No, I haven't. I'm just thinking.
You sure? You got it? You got it, mate? Right. They are the future of Rate My Beer, everyone. God help us.
Yep. You guys are in the near future. A near future, long future, obviously. Yeah, I'm sure if you pay him a little bit more, I'll slip the link in for you, Mark. 5 days. It's a solid 5 days. Top 3 discontinued kegs. I've not tried those 3 personally, but I think it was Quack 1. They discontinued that. I was a big fan of that. I'm personally quite distraught. Perfect Draft, if you're hearing this, bring it back. That's all I'm saying. If I remember rightly, they discontinued it. I don't know for certain. That was a good keg, though. Good keg. I mean, discontinuing a strong beer because it's strong is kind of stupid, isn't it? You know, like, people are getting too drunk on it, let's just stop buying them. There's no psychological ending to that. Somebody said top 3 discontinued kegs, and it said quite one.
I'm not sure if that is discontinued.
That told me what.
It might possibly be. Possibly. Well, if I sit on that seat,
What
you'll
would
be able to
yours
see
be?
me.
What would yours be?
Okay. Drunken Sailor was a bad one to take away.
That's what he said.
It really upset a lot of people. Jeanette Bar White was a lovely, lovely drop of beer.
Are you reading the
totally
comment,
agree
or are
with
you
that.
giving your own idea?
No, Drunken Sailor was mine idea, but I did read
Yeah.
Jeanette Bar White, which is one I totally
I
agree
didn't
with.
know they did discontinue Hot Dog Bock. I kind of
Pineapple
agree with that.
Express.
I
like
have
Pineapple
to
Express.
say the Hot Dog Bock didn't do me any favors when I drank it. You know what? Goodbye to it.
And
Goodbye.
Francis kind of Duncan.
They discontinued that one.
They did discontinue that one, which, yeah, that one would definitely have to come in there.
No, buddy, why did
Yep,
they discontinue kegs?
Basically, they discontinued them because they don't sell enough.
Why did they discontinue Quack One?
Because sales. I thought you said it was because it was too far.
But there again, Drunken Sailor was so
France.
strong, people weren't buying that many kegs of it.
Yeah,
Because you didn't need that much of it.
Yeah,
to
Just
get
someone
drunk.
asked top 3 discontinued kegs. And I said Quack One.
Top 3 discontinued. Hertong Bock. Hertong Bock isn't discontinued, but they didn't make enough of it this year because we actually spoke to them. We were actually there, weren't we, in Holland, and spoke to the master brewer. But that will be back probably next year. Jeanette Bio White, I was absolutely gutted, mate.
Yeah, I'd totally agree with that one.
I loved that keg, didn't I?
Drunken
still got the
Sailor,
glasses.
do you know there was such an outcry for that?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. You enjoyed it.
That was the one that I actually brought up with Dan before I done my interview that they put on the Perfect Draft YouTube. And I actually said, but why with Drunken Sailor? And he said, it just didn't sell enough, mate. You know, just because we see things selling in the Facebook beer group,
doesn't mean that
doesn't mean it does all the
sell
time.
overall well enough for them to continue it, which is.
We've got Colin with the beer. He wouldn't let me out.
And yeah, like for me, Franklin's kind of Dunkel.
We tasted that. Oh, Stella Unfiltered. Yeah, absolutely puts that to bed, doesn't it? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Straight away. Obviously, we've had a few of the other one. Anyone that's been here will know. Onto the Stella Unfiltered, and that is totally different. There's so much more complexity to it.
Mouthfeel on that is just so much more. There's just so much more to it, isn't there?
Nice. I absolutely love that drink. We had a time with that as well. We kind of fell out of love with it, but that, as we knew, we did a review, let's say yesterday, when we opened the keg. It was only one we had, wasn't it, yesterday?
Yeah.
Which I'll share tomorrow or the next day with the other Unfiltered, which was good. And that held its own.
Yeah, that's good.
That's absolutely. There's so much more to it, and you think that's only probably 0.1% more, and it's straight away. Lovely, lovely bite as well.
Much more full of mouthfeel, much more complex with the flavours. Yeah, there's just so much more going on with that.
Good. A whole keg of it. Yep. Bottom 1 pint that we took out yesterday. So yeah, Stella Unfiltered, I would take over the new keg. Although then some people don't like that. Again, it's subjective, isn't it? There's no right and there's no wrong here. But for me, after drinking a few of them, and switching to that, you're like, wow. As I say, that in my opinion. It's not worth a lot, but I give it enough. Oh, God, yeah. And that's proper cold, isn't it?
Pineapple Express was another.
Yeah, Pineapple Express was
keg that
what actually got me
kind
into kind of IPAs. No, it weren't Pineapple Express, it was club, wasn't it? I was liking the Pineapple Express and then I drank the club. Hi, Dave, good to see you out wild camping at the weekend. And the blade froze solid. Any ideas? Any thoughts? Any ideas?
Eat a nice hot curry and give it that bit of heart in warm up.
God, I can't think of camping at the moment. I sat in my van for 20 minutes earlier.
Camping at the moment.
I had the shakes. It was like, we're going to do some camping. We're going to try and get out about. That's another video that I keep meaning to do that I haven't done. Yeah, that was one of my favourites, wasn't it? But I struggled with it last time, didn't I?
You did.
The sweetness. Michelle absolutely loved it.
I still really enjoy that.
Oh, I loved that keg when it came out. But, you know, things change, but Snyder's
You've been off on the sweet notes on the malts for quite a while now. I noticed it gradually creeping in, and you've just got more and more off on that sweet kind of malt taste.
I do like that. That's proper bitter at the end.
I wouldn't be doing it.
I would, because I like the cold. You see, a bit of chill puts some hair on the chest, you know?
Yeah, put some hair on the chest, it'd lose your hairs, I'll tell you. With that. Dave's not right, Mark.
It's making me shudder just thinking about it.
No, big up Dave. Give me an invite, buddy. I'll see you down there.
You wouldn't survive a night.
Yes, I would.
Yeah, but
what
we're talking about...
Yeah, we'll do money on it.
While we're talking about Blade announced their own discontinued kegs, didn't they?
Yeah, shit. Stuart. Oh, it's probably not here now. And obviously, if you're on Facebook, you'll know, but Blade have discontinued, what is it? Hatkin, which is probably, if you can handle it, the best keg on the Blade, in my opinion.
In your
yours,
opinion.
obviously. Wanger. And what was the other one? Vina, yeah, but what was the other one? Can't remember now. Alpha, yeah, which weren't a lot of cop anyway, was it? That's a piss poor average keg, wasn't it? But yeah, so at least with PD, even with the new keg that we're not so into, but at least it's interesting.
What's the last new thing that they brought out in Blade?
Red Stripe. We had 18 kegs last year. They had one, so that's the difference. But they don't discontinue normally, do they? Evening, Mark. Good to see you, mate. How are you, fella? Yeah, but at least with Blade, if you got into a beer, you're not likely to lose it. I do my camping when I was in the Scout and Air Cadets. Trust me, it's freezing in the winter. No way, Pedro. Me and I spent in the hotel any day.
I'll suffer a lot of things, Mark, but being freezing cold isn't one of them. Yeah. Scary electrics in places, yeah, I can do that. Iffy showering facilities, yeah, I can cope with that. Being freezing cold, not for me.
I like being cold.
No, but even remember we've done Skegness at Christmas camping, and I said, "Oh, we'll be all right." That's when we had a big motorhome. Remember going in the shower, and until you stop the shower, you're all right. When you stop the shower, you're like,
that was me getting out of the bath a couple of days.
Oh, wow! When you stop the shower. That time in Skegness was terrible. Almost killed me, that did. I had to get drunk just to keep going.
No, it's just...
So Radisson, yep, if I could afford it, Mark.
Oh, yeah. We've stayed in a
Mark
few
ended up,
very nice.
Yep, ended up drinking frozen lager like a kind of Heineken slush puppy. It was actually okay, to be honest. Yeah,
we had one of our machines come up at -1 the other day.
Yes, one of them's out there now. Held on, went damp, ground sheets, water inside the tent, run into the toilet in the woods. Nope, not for me anymore. Yeah, no, you need, if I was to do camping in the winter, you need, like, we used to have a big 28-foot motorhome, didn't we?
Yeah, literally like home from home.
With that, yeah, but not in a T5. That T5 is freezing. You couldn't do it, you die.
Sleeping bag, hoodie, jacket, all
No,
I'll tell you what, you want to slow down on that.
No, I do. I mean, think that I think we need to speed up. We got to 2 and 2 and 4.
Yeah, listen. I've had 2 and a quarter. Look at my age and look at you. Shut the fuck up.
Look at your age. I thought we were the same age.
Mark, what
Well,
you're
roughly.
saying there about damp ground sheets and everything, it reminds me of a school trip that we did to.
School trip, what was that in the 1730s?
Yeah, I was 12 years old.
1730s.
And we
During the
did
war.
camping.
During the war.
We had to Canadian canoe out there to this island thing and set up a camp and stuff. And it down the rain all night, and we got really soaking wet. And I've never been so cold in my life. And it wasn't even cold weather at the time. We were in Lakeside or something like that. And never ever again. It's just not my thing. As Mark said, motorhome and it's not camping. Especially not when you've got a deluxe motorhome.
Yeah, it's
I
cheap.
didn't know.
Yeah.
I wanted to,
not-
I wanted to
it's
add
not
on
camping.
to any sort of story. I didn't know they do canoeing during the First World War.
Yeah, I didn't. I know Vicky would love camping. There was a good shower, hairdryer, company bedroom, service, company bed service. Well, yeah, you can get off that all the time. Motorhome is not camping. Yeah, it is, Mark.
I'm sure you could.
Kind of. I know what you're saying,
When we
though. I
used to
do
have
get
the
that.
28
That's what the
motorhome,
blade's for.
it was quite comfortable, really. 28
It's
footer
a
was good.
shouting camping.
You see, I think for a solo person with maybe one dog, the two
School
cars
trip,
would
yeah,
be
we did that in South Wales with the sheep. I don't want to know any stories about the sheep. I already know a sheep. Yeah.
There's a funny few
And some
rumours
dodgy
about
farmer
that.
shouting at us.
There's a few rumours about the last one. None
Well,
that
we know one of them.
None that we glorify or
We don't condemn him. It's
Yeah.
his thing, isn't it?
what you're into. Is what you're
No,
into.
being cold and damp and miserable is
Well,
not my thing.
you're only miserable if you look at things with a negative outlook. If you have a gay old friend, you can be quite miserable, would you? It's all about the company you keep and the places you go.
How can you have a happy time
Places
when
where
you're
we go,
cold?
where we're grey and
There is
old.
nothing happy about being cold.
You're just a
I
pussy.
have
Cold
been
is just
told.
horrible.
You're just a pussy.
See, you got me thinking of Rob.
You get a man up.
Oh,
Am I right, Dad?
yeah, man up.
Have a few
That's
whiskeys.
different
One's
level,
right.
isn't it?
Yeah,
All good.
it's definitely different gravy, isn't it?
Jesus, yeah.
No, I genuinely do like the idea of winter camping. I'm probably
Oh no, Angel's alert.
I know. I was trying to ignore it. I was hoping if I ignored it, it'd go away.
That's what he said. The places where we go.
Oh my goodness.
No.
I actually felt sorry for the people that were looking after us because every single child was moaning severely. It was that horrendous. I was 12 years old and I'm much older than that now. And I still remember it. I still remember it clear as day. It was one of the coldest, dampest, most miserable I've ever been in my life.
Last time I went camping with the Cubs, that's a few years ago, mate. It was on
You
a slight
imagine
hill,
that
and it
loads
pissed
of
down.
children
Everyone was soaked.
miserable and cold.
Nice set of gigs. That's good. Oh God, who is he coming in?
Fuck if I know. I mean, maybe it means glasses in this context.
I have no idea.
Sorry.
No, yeah, I think you might be right there.
You see what that's called, right? Is extrapolating from incomplete data. Neither of you two can do it.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
Camping in the cold. Yeah, that's it. Character building, wasn't it, Mark? That's what we told you. It's character
Like I
building.
said, let's on your
Character
You'll get
building.
over it. It's character building.
Let's on the chest.
No, it gave me
After the fact.
it gave me post-traumatic stress
Well,
disorder
you did
for
me
the rest of
post-traumatic stress
for the
disorder,
rest
so
of
don't
my
worry
life.
about it. We passed it on.
Scary, though. Yeah.
You've never been camping in the wild and got wet and cold and then had to canoe back over a lake.
Well, no,
No, I
you
have.
suck, so.
I've had to swim. I've had to swim.
You had to swim. You
Yeah.
can't
Yeah,
bloody
he had to
swim.
swim
When
across
did
the
you
River
swim?
Thames.
I've had to
He
swim.
swam the Dover
Across
Channel from
ocean.
France to England.
What is
Yeah.
Nightbot? We
Fuck
are
that
wondering
camping
what
game.
Nightbot is.
Give me a good 4 or 5 all inclusive
Yeah.
any day of the week. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
I can tell you from experience. The sheep love Heineken Silver. They wouldn't leave me alone. This street.
I could deal with that.
Night pot's
I could
just-
deal with that.
Yeah. Night pot likes Mark.
I like.
He doesn't like anyone else. He's
Yeah.
meant to.
He knows what he
He's meant
likes.
to share numerous channels that we put onto it. He doesn't actually share Mark's channel. Mark, who's here, does some absolutely mad stuff. Well worth a watch. Sometimes controversial. But
And I have
most
to
of the
say,
time he's good.
I have to say, Mark, that I don't know what your schooling experience was, but mine was a little
What?
primary school that catered to the council estate. So we didn't have, our school didn't have a lot of money, but we did have an outdoor swimming pool. It wasn't heated,
Yeah, no, ours
And
was. You know,
they
winter it was freezing.
but they
They chucked you in a
literally
pool.
chucked you in there,
Yeah, 10
and you
years
had
old.
to do the width a certain amount.
Right.
Then
Same
you
as
had
us.
to do the lengths a certain amount until you were proficient. They would not let you out of
Then
this
Tiger
blooming
needs a
pool.
refill.
So you learnt to swim
Use the
blooming
middle one.
quick so you could get out and get in the water. That's how I learned
Yeah.
to swim. I was going
SJ
to
on
do
the
it
pot.
so I could
Yeah,
get out.
Dave, he's like mother, like son here, mate. Like mother, like son. He's on the what's he on? Spatten Oktoberfest. He's only had one. Mad stuff. I make quality little videos. Swim, give up, Paul. Like a bleached whale. You can't swim. No, I can't swim well, mate. You don't even know how right you are. There, Mark. And that's Mark as in Mark Jones, not other Mark here. He's Stella Magna Unfilled. Yeah, mate. For me, Adrian.
This keg is really, really nice. It was really put off Stella Unfiltered. One of the last kegs we had wasn't 2 gram, really, was it? We didn't enjoy it too much and had a really bad pint at the airport. This one's superb.
What's a
Look at the reason I had to come up the stairs. And look at that inch perfect pint.
But it's not. Right. That is not a perfect pint.
It is.
Right. Can you show it to Ponder or to Mark? I always know him as Ponder, but he doesn't ponder anymore.
We want
Can you
No,
show
it's
Mark?
Mark.
He's Mark. We'll see. Mark, can you explain to him that it's not a perfect pour
It's a
pint?
perfect pint. It's not a perfect German pint.
It's not a perfect pint. It's rubbish. It's a rubbish pour. You're a novice.
Oh, Mark, I'll tell you what,
I
if you
just
went
got
to a
that, I
leisure
like it.
centre to learn to swim, you were one of the lucky ones. That freezing cold water with the stuff of hell that was. Oh, I wasn't keen on learning to swim, but I blimmin' got it done so I could get out
Think
as
of
quick
buying
as
another blade
possible.
machine for the toilet. That'll be more. Any offers on? That's a southern port. Actually, do you know what that is? And they all say that up north.
Yeah,
You pour a shit pint, they're like, fucking
that's
southerners.
How is that
pancake.
a bad pour?
It's not a good pour. You need a head.
No, I don't. I want to get as much in as possible.
Oh
And I
dear,
can
send
go
it back. Send it back.
back. Now listen here. I
That
open
pour
them
is
up.
shit.
I've
It's
opened
the
them
same
up.
beer
That pour is
with
shit.
more in it.
Yeah.
Listen, all of you smell bad. How about that?
I always pour my beers
I'm a
like
fan.
that.
Yeah, well then, Bradley. Big up Bradley. He's my favorite subscriber. to
Bradley,
my bitch out.
And there's some stuff on
It
the,
just
there's some
means he
stuff
doesn't
on the
have to
channel.
go out in the cold
Yeah,
too
I just
many
want to
times.
get as much in it as possible.
It's better
Plus,
than
I'm
any
not
pour
paying.
I could ever do. Joel said.
No,
He's
Joe,
taller
if you
than
put
you.
your
He's
mind
not
to
taller than me.
Nearly.
No, you're not.
It's not far off it now.
He's got shoes on, so subtract an inch, right? Subtract
And
an
a hat.
inch. That's not real true. Minus an inch.
There is. Just stop going on your tiptoes. There's about an inch difference. So
Wow. Did you see that? Oh, it just whacked me.
I didn't mean
Sean,
to.
Sean is about 5'9",
6'3".
5'10".
6'3".
You're about 5'9", 5'10" now, so he's really sprouted upwards. He just needs to fill out now.
Yeah, this
He
geezer
still looks
won't
like a
beat me.
blooming veteran.
One feature.
A feeding, God.
I can't afford to
I
feed
eat
you.
like a horse.
Yeah.
Middle school was nice. I have to be honest. Enjoyed my time there.
Didn't mind.
Shout out for Glebe First and Middle Schools, Kenton.
Oh wait,
Ah,
is
looks like Orchard Pig.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
What?
He's right. His pint looked like an Orchard Pig.
Listen,
Yeah,
pint.
man,
it does
I'm just trying to get as much in the glass as possible. Because one, I don't want to go back out there, and two,
And
I
I'm
didn't
from
pay for it.
Edinburgh. I like more beer than head. That's fair enough,
Very
Bradley.
right, Bradley.
I get that,
I'm
mate. I
gonna
get
have to
that.
stop by Edinburgh and meet like-minded people one day.
My water has a head.
Now you listen here, Mark. No, you've listened.
I'm gonna have to say, Mark, I was really, really lucky when I went on to my secondary school, my junior school, that I went on to
Long
grammar
time ago,
school.
Do you remember?
Dinosaurs still walk the earth then. She
Grammar,
survived the meteor.
grammar school was really, really nice in comparison
You
to
can
the
go
local
to that.
secondary schools.
Even you had to
I was really lucky got past that test.
Minus what in Fleetwood tonight? You're joking me. I don't believe him. It's all right, -18. It won't be in my house, mate, because I'll have a nice small house that's
You a man or
not
a
like
mouse?
this on 3 levels.
Man or a mouse?
It'll be nice and compact, and I'll put the heating up. Yeah, I'll be all right. I'll survive. Kind of.
No, exactly the same temperatures as us,
He's
actually.
winding me up. I'm not silly.
I've been checking these things.
It could be -30 in Fleetwood.
I'll go back to that pub in Fleetwood. Well, I said I'll go back, innit?
Mm.
You mean living?
No,
No,
Fleetwood.
Fleetwood.
No,
You
Liverpool.
won't
I'm
really.
not.
I was going to say, you shouldn't be going back there. That's
No, Liverpool's gone. Fleetwood's for us, isn't it? We've given up on Liverpool, haven't we? We're not really sure
We've got to
about
sell
that place.
this house first.
Yeah, I know. Well, somebody that's going to
listen,
buy it.
We're just
One
gonna
day,
wake
we
up
did.
one day.
We brought this bloody
We're going to
place.
wake up one day and there's going to be some rich guy developer who's going to say, I want that gaff, I'll give you 400 grand. There you go.
Actually, I wouldn't be
So-
surprised.
So-
Build
My
away
secondary
with that,
school
so they're
was
building
horrible.
everywhere.
Yeah, you
High
do, you
school,
know,
it's where
I'm not fucking
tuck
bad.
shop burnt down. First I was at Jesus. Bad there all them years ago then.
I think I was really lucky with schooling, actually, because my primary school
You
was
don't pay to get into a
my primary school was
Yeah, you paid the
literally
people,
across
didn't
the
you? The
road.
examiners.
Literally across the road. I crossed the road when I was in school.
Bit
So
lame, that.
everyone who says growing up in the council estate is horrible. Actually, my experience of it wasn't. We were a great little community. Yes, we were a council estate, and it has the problems that come with that. But our little bit, we knew. I knew all the neighbours growing up, and all the kids went to the local primary school. We all knew each other. It was lovely. Bradley says we'll be doing a live.
Yeah, we will be, mate. We might well be with Simo on Friday if we come back from London sober.
I just want to go off what I'm saying.
Mm.
You know, Del Boy's flat, that was supposed to be a council flat, right? In the store. That didn't have to look bad. There's a lot of space there, wasn't it?
That actual
That many
Bradley
Yeah,
flats,
we
just
will be
Bristol.
Bradley on Saturday, definitely, mate,
But that particular
and
flat
maybe
was,
on Friday on Simo's channel.
Yeah,
the kitchen was a little bit
Right,
smaller.
you southern softies, I'm off for a Heineken. See you next time. Good to see you, Mark.
Heineken's
Thanks for
well
joining
in.
us, Mark.
But
Thank you.
as for Heineken, you know,
Like
that's
a
all we need to
Heineken.
know.
Like a Heineken.
My dad grew up in a council estate in Kilburn and Harston. Never forget your roots. Blimey, yeah.
I'm going to forget this place, that's for damn
Yeah,
sure.
I want to forget this place, but I can't get out of here.
If I ever have kids, which I won't, then I'm going to tell them,
Actually,
Chatham, don't go there.
Do you
Never,
know?
don't go
Do you
there.
know what? That little bit of harshness that you have to grow up with on a council estate doesn't
Yeah,
leave
put that
me.
on your chest for you.
But I will say it was different back in the day because we were very much a community. And I still
could
kind
tell
of
I'm looking at it
miss
right
that community because although the area in itself wasn't
It was a shithole.
affluent, yeah, okay, it wasn't.
It was a
Yes,
Just
it was.
say it out.
But our particular back street,
Back street.
because
Back street.
there was a row of council houses, and you had our row here, then you had a row at the top and a row there. So we had a back street that led down to the gardens where people would park their cars when they had them, if they had them. Those particular neighbours in that bit, it was kind of lovely. We all knew each other.
They were saying back in my day, my grammar school was dreadful, so that the teachers had optics on the staff room.
I wouldn't have been surprised if
Why
some
did I put
of
on
mine
such a
did
voice
at
to read that?
times.
Did you hear the way I read that?
Yeah, the coffee breath, that might have been trying to hide something.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
a few teachers in
surprised.
my school had a bit of coffee breath going on, didn't they? No, I respect it. Getting a bit lit before you teach English, I respect it. Gotta do what you gotta
I
do.
have some really good teachers.
You gotta read that. Not let the bell in. It's on the screen.
Yeah, Mark, totally. I think people get moved in and out of social housing so quickly now that there is no way of building up any kind of community spirit. Yeah, even going to the grammar school, which was known to be, quite posh compared to the secondary schools, you had a certain element of children. I was one of them that would be drinking Bacardi out on the school field of a lunchtime and smoking out the window of the lift. So yeah.
You know that in my school there was cameras at the toilet. They weren't in the toilet stalls, but like outside the toilets there was cameras pointing on it. Like Jesus Christ.
Oh no, I don't know.
Bandit. Oh, he's chilling inside. It's a bit too cold.
Yeah, it's really cold for him at the moment.
It's
so
too cold for the little princess.
He is a little bit of a princess, isn't he? He kind of snuggles in the front room.
He did stand on business though. The gate opened and he did not go through it.
No, he's not. He's not going to want to run off into the cold.
No, I don't credit him with enough intelligence for that. He's just loyal now. He's learned his lesson from running away all the time.
Do you know the bandit is 8 this year?
Yeah, he's old as fuck.
He's old as well.
I'm telling you, right, it's a business move without letting her pockets. They're worth a lot of money.
No, because I just want to keep them. We had a kid called Terry Ben who got so wasted every lunchtime drinking his beers. Oh, this was the thing. Oh, Mark, this was the funny thing about it. Because the children came from more affluent areas, I was one of those few children that came from a council estate, because most of the children were sent to proprietary schools that would what's it the people do when you're gonna they prepare them for tests. In other words, they get them loads of tutoring and things for the test. So a lot of the children came from really affluent areas, but the problem was those parents were really strict, but they had loads of money and loads of alcohol in their drinks cabinets and things. So you had an array of wonderful spirits that came into our school field over lunchtime. Some really posh cognacs and stuff.
There was this one teacher I had, right, where I showed him this funny video that I saw on the internet of a guy smoking a bit of weed through a burger, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I did that." I wasn't expecting it.
Blimey. I teach had a fag and a Durex machine in the staff room, no kidding.
Fair play to him.
Sadly died. Oh dear.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the problem now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't David Bowie?
Yeah, David Bowie was a legend, wasn't he?
Well, that's the sad thing that I read in the news. Mickey Pearce, the actor that played Mickey Pearce, he's very, very poorly with cancer.
Yeah.
No, I don't like Mickey Pearce, but
absolute legend.
Yeah.
Legend in the show. It was the way he was. He was a dick.
Yeah. He played the
Someone
character
played the part.
very well.
Mickey on the weed vape tonight, me thinks.
Yeah, he's on the cookie.
Yeah, I must ask someone about them. Talking to Pete. Oh no, they stopped him, didn't they?
Yeah.
No,
I went to one of the poshest schools, but my form tutor, who was a lovely young woman, and the German teacher, who was a very fit-looking young man, they run off.
Can you believe that?
They run off with each
Anna
other.
Nicole Smith won't do that either, and I like that.
Anna Nicole Smith.
I'm taking this.
I was going to say.
It's from a Kanye West music.
Yeah, I know exactly.
The new workout play music.
Oh, blonde ball with a big old
Oh
dear. Dave, till the next time, leave this shit. Sniff, was that smell is bullshit? Yeah. He did the classic. They always got him, didn't he?
He's really good.
Taekwondo, wasn't it? That was it.
He's taking it.
Yeah. Dave's got the shits.
Big up Dave.
Dave, be good, mate. Have a nice one.
Thanks for joining us, mate. It's
Always a pleasure, mate. You know that. Oh, Mickey, you know it, mate. Oh dear.
It costs nothing, but it actually costs £2.
Well, it costs £2 to YouTube, mate. That costs me £1. Hey, that's a total I want.
Leave the toilet. Don't flush it.
I won't next time.
Especially
Anyway.
upstairs.
If I did that, the yelling I would get from George, I
Yeah.
wouldn't hear the end of it.
You're a double glazing salesman. You know it, wouldn't it? They always picked on him though, didn't they? What about the lawnmowers?
What about fucking that
Engines, lawnmower
Irish,
engines.
the Irish painter and decorator? He always robbed him of his business
Yeah.
and then he fucked it up.
I love a good split. Tonight, but I ain't smoked for ages. Changed man, me. Same as me, mate.
Never had one in my life.
I'm a changed man.
I've always stayed pure, a child of God.
Right. God. They come out some shit, don't they?
Listen, man, God is the Lord in darkness. That's
Oh yeah, Taser. It was Taser, wasn't it? Well, go, Drake. I'll have a couple of the what do you call it? But you can stick them on my account if you can. The young Sean here.
You need the young son, the young man. Well, older.
No way, not fuck off.
So we're out.
Put her on fucking pot. Chill her out. You're joking. I tried that one before. Give your wife some pot. Give your wife some pot. She'd be much nicer than you. She'd be chill. She's trying to murder me.
Well, she does that anyway.
that stuff's not for me.
Oh, way, Pedro. Jesus Christ, I learned a long time ago. She
Yeah,
needs
me
a
neither.
she needs a smoke. I was like, nah, she don't. She needs a smoke. Look, if you give her this, oh, I gave
Have
her
you
that.
seen that
All right.
Family Guy clip where Peter does crack? It's really funny. He's just sat on the couch lighting up a crack pipe. Brian comes and he's like, Peter, what are you doing? and then
She's getting into the swing.
Peter goes, crack.
Yeah.
It's such a well-written scene.
God, 2 hours.
I don't often like the Family Guy, but that particular scene is so funny.
2 hours.
It doesn't feel like 2 hours.
But I'll
does
show
it?
you that scene. It's so funny. So funny. Peter, what are you doing? Crack.
Well, I definitely prefer the Stella Unfiltered.
Oh, yeah. Mine's better.
Michelle was on the wacky backy. Looking at the show Barn 1 2. You know it, Mark.
Oh,
It's like,
I read some things about Joey Barton in the news today,
yeah, she was getting
Mark.
very cross.
I think he's in a lot of trouble.
It's that part of the goat, to be frank. Don't sound good when Max tells the kids he's weed in his pocket.
He's a weed in his pocket. I get that one. Get it because weed like the dragon and weed like this. The British name.
Please,
Yes.
get out of it. Wow. Yeah, I know what your game is. Yes, Max, Mr. Goldrake. Behave.
Yeah, Mr. C.
Hmm.
The best be watching it. The feds will be knocking at the door.
Yeah, getting up. They'll probably come around here now,
The
man.
Metropolitan Police. Why do they call them a
Joey,
Metropolitan?
I better not mention him again. Can't have a YouTube meltdown.
I think he's got himself in a hell of a lot of trouble this time.
Walter. Oh,
I'm not saying nothing.
go, Jake. Yeah, brave
I
tonight,
thought
isn't it?
you understood
He's
us as
old.
young
It
folks.
takes the cops a while to
Oh.
turn.
Yeah.
That didn't
What
believe it.
you got to remember, Goldrake, is when you talk about things like the Beatles and things, it's on my level.
No,
I mean, talk about
they've
some
been
of this-
split up a while, though, haven't they?
Well, yeah.
When's their next single dropping?
Actually, with AI, you never know.
That's it. Yeah, I feel like they'd be milking it if they did it anytime soon, wouldn't they?
Right.
Yeah,
Let's send a single of the year.
Yeah, if they just did it again really soon after, it would just be phenomenal. We want them to do it for a heart. You know, really put the love in that.
No, because the Beatles is back in everyone's head. So,
Beatlemania.
well, yeah, Beatlemania is there again in the States, isn't it? Not so much here, isn't it? It's America where they've done it.
Yeah, well,
all,
most of the kids here are still good.
Simple, yeah. Yeah.
You know, both the,
Let's Jay and I like same day delivery with the jokes. Oh, I get it.
shit.
I get it. I think Simo's right about Goldrake, don't you?
I think we haven't heard from Simo in a while. And we might not have been-
Well, Simo's his show, you know.
He's at the gay
give-
bar. He's watching
Yeah.
some gay men. Right? He's just leaping to it.
We're probably doing a full Monty at the moment. Simo's going, yeah.
He's gone into the back room. He's paid extra. No, guys allowed in the back room. There. Wouldn't you consider for that role?
Yeah, actually, talking to someone, what happened to Chris tonight?
What is a gay man?
That was the just game.
Yeah, I'm sure that people would pass me as a drag addict.
What happened to Chris?
at
Chris
times.
didn't come on at all, did he?
Yeah, what did happen to the captain?
Yeah. Check Captain's still alive. Maybe Stacey's done him in.
Maybe she checked what he was watching on Netflix. Oh, well, okay, let's not go there.
Chris is still doing his homework. I wouldn't be surprised. How far our guys now? 5 points in on the old. Not so much of the citrus burst. Hold on,
This is really interesting.
Hold on, let's get this one up here. Not so much of the citrus burst. Not so much bitterness. It's tasting more like ciders now. Blimey, that's quite a mad one. So we only done 3 each, didn't we? No, 2.5 each. All we did, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just. So it's just really.
Oh yeah, I get tired of that half inch. I don't know which one
For me, that is your average kind of Pilsner where it's kind of sessionable, but it becomes a little bit bland. It doesn't grow on you. There's nothing there that's catching you. So the more you drink, it doesn't grow on you. It just becomes more bland the more you drink.
It's not an all-round bad pint, as we said, but it ain't great. There's no way. You know, they, as I said in the review, they're up the ante. They caused this, isn't it? So you expect something to really deliver.
the last Snyder's one didn't really do it for you, did it?
No, last Snyder's Keg,
I
I
do
struggled
I
really
do
bad.
enjoy
Mark. I
Helens.
think I told you on the
Really,
first one,
really cold on a nice summer's day. It's an easy drinking lager. It's what the Germans know is an everyday lager, isn't it, Mark? I do believe I've got it right there.
I prefer a Weizenbier all day long.
Personally,
It's just easy going, easy drinking. Drink it nice and cold.
It's all the same thing.
There's nothing there that is going to grab you because it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be easy going.
I'll tell you another good one that gets left behind by a lot of people. It's Left Blanche, which we've got to load in next. We've got this Stella to drink, and
I like it, Mark.
then I'm on a Frankie, and then we're on the Left Blanche.
I haven't tried that one yet.
We haven't had that for ages. Now, Left Blanche really delivered. Because at first, we weren't sure, were we? And we'd had the bottle when everyone said, I knew that the keg was coming out. I reviewed the bottle, if you remember.
I like that. I did
yeah.
like that.
And then the keg came out, bloody, and they all said...
You see, this is my thing, Bradley. It's all really, really subjective because...
Yeah, I can't do Tennent's, mate.
Tennent's
Budweiser, until they
isn't for
dropped
me.
it.
I
haven't
find
tried
it a little bit harsh, to be fair.
Everything's done.
Budweiser, I used to enjoy on a hot summer's day from the keg.
But now they've dropped it
But
from 5 to 4.5. We haven't tried it since. We will do at some point.
I'm really disappointed that they've done
The
that.
left brewed in Belgium, definitely, Mark.
If you want
That
a
Left
light
Blanche is good.
Budweiser, have Budweiser light. Why
Oh,
take
God,
down
no, it's water.
the percentage of the ordinary Budweiser? I just don't get that. Yeah. I just think that they try and mug off the UK market.
Well, because they're paying so much
my
tax
hair is
here.
getting red.
When you see where companies are going. Remember, it's not only AB InBev. I know we're having to go at AB InBev because all the stuff we drink are mainly AB
It seems to
InBev.
be standard kind of
Carlsberg,
procedure
it's-
in the whole of the UK. It's just like they think that the UK
it's
beer
idiots.
drinking market is just full of a bunch of
Yeah.
idiots.
Every single one of us should go
Well, that's
teetotal
the
for
UK
6 months.
average,
They'd all
yeah.
go bankrupt. They'd be begging us back.
Realistically, what in the
But
UK
like, I
is
can hear
going on?
YouTube melting as you said that.
Yeah, but Mark, there is a place for those type of beers, you know.
Yeah, but come on, that one. Yeah, on the first keg.
Oh,
In a hot summer's day, we drank the whole keg. Actually, on
But
YouTube.
Why
And then the
lower the
next time-
percentage of Bud
Horrible.
when you have
There's
Bud
a few
Light?
things
I don't get it.
Yeah, no, you should never. That was a bad move again.
The Americans love their light beer because they drink it
They
like
are.
water.
Oh, my.
Yeah, but their Bud Light's
They'll
4.2%.
They'll drink bottles of it and go and drive because they know they can because it is so low in alcohol. But don't do that with the standard Bud because then you've got what's the point in having Bud Light?
I don't know. I don't know.
Unless they're phasing out Bud Light.
I don't know the philosophy of a lot of it. I think that there's a lot of poor decisions made by Perfect Draft, AB InBev, whoever you want to go on and blame. But there's another part of me that does understand it because of what's going on. But again, even though like we weren't that into the new keg, a lot of people will be, and you're still getting premium beers that you won't get in England. You can't just go and buy Haake Beck in England. So the PD is still delivering in that way. Yeah, it weren't for us. And I, as I say, my advice to anyone would be don't effing buy it.
Buy House of Road instead.
Yeah, but that's just my advice, isn't it? It's just one of the things. When I was 19, I thought Bud was trendy. Yep, definitely, mate. I remember, Mark, and you'll remember the same because of our ages being very, very similar. We used to go into a bar, Mark, and you saw Budweiser on draft, and you were like, fucking hell, they got Budweiser on draft. And that's how, what you're talking, 1989, 1990, no, maybe 1993, 1992.
You see, there was a big controversy.
They would know, but they've probably
Yeah,
gone.
Bud Light.
Yeah,
It
because they supported
transsexual.
Yeah, and a lot of people boycotted the entire
Yeah,
thing.
because
I think that's a little bit silly, really.
But you've got to remember that in America, there's a lot of
Bud on draft. Yeah,
highly
it was
religious,
amazing, wasn't it?
highly-
Think about
It used to give you that Budweiser branded glass. This was in like 92, 93.
Yeah, I remember.
What do you mean you remember you little shit? Shut up. They did. They gave you a Budweiser glass. You were in like,
But you think of a
Places.
boom. A boom was before its time.
Bud Light lost a lot of sales. Yep. East Coast Gaming. I'm from Scotland and I can't drink Tenants.
Tenants.
Yeah,
I'm not keen
I
on
couldn't
tenants.
do Tenants for.
landlords.
I can remember I gave Tenants really bad. I wasn't so bad about
Didn't
Bud
like
Light,
it.
and I copped it really bad in Big East, which I understand. Again, it's subjective, but
Okay, no.
blimey,
Yeah, put some back. I must say.
you know, time's getting on. Look, you're not
Yeah, you
stupid
see
this
me,
one.
I'm not too bad.
Same as me. I like to savour the ambience, enjoy the beer.
You've barely got a sip left in your glass.
A sip, that's at least 3 sips for me, thank you. You see me on the
As soon as I go
man
out,
of the
talk
world, I
like
like to
that,
taste
Wally's
it.
going to come and get me, isn't he?
I think that Trump should take the election 24 for as long as Kanye doesn't run. Otherwise, I think Kanye should take it.
Trump.
Kanye 24. Yeah, 24. The symbol was stupid. I don't
What
think
is
I'm the
it with
same.
Americans that they vote for their
I don't
president,
understand why anyone
whether
would
they're
vote for Biden.
either they're controversial or
Well,
they
Biden
are
wasn't
like
controversial. They
they're
just
like
voted him in.
100 years old.
I don't know.
I think
All right,
that-
no, Jay Simpson would have got in the States, the way it's going.
Yeah, fucking Biden. He's a piss take. You see him fall up those stairs about a year ago?
Screw tap there, yep. Sub to Mark.
That was really getting the graft in.
Yeah, Andy. I think it's one of those beers that you can only have if you've got more than one
Michelob.
machine.
Do you know, Mark, hold on, just before you go on to Andy, Mark, Michelob is actually AB InBev owned. And there's one that they keep saying that that's going to come on Perfect Draft.
One that you can unscrew.
Yeah. Because you could screw it up, drink a bit.
Was that what you from in Spain?
Yeah, you could drink a bit and screw it back up, didn't you?
Yeah.
Was that the one that you had when we were in that Mexican bar down the front or in the inn?
I remember that. I can't remember. Jab keg away from
You too many days for having one in you.
Bud Light is one of those really cool ones where
yeah, I know.
you don't want
I've
to drink
had a
an
few.
alcohol free, but you don't want to drink a juice either.
No,
It's one of those.
Last time I was in there.
I mean like years ago.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, you don't.
yeah. We were at Matey.
Yeah.
Never spoke to me again.
Oh. That's how you know you left a good impression.
You're holding the fork. Where'd you go? You need to go.
We call it breaking the seal.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, party people. Party people in the place to be. You're now in the midst of a real MC. Buckets of boots, onions, and butter. Never personally tried the bud, but I suppose I will at some point. I don't know why that name carries a stigma. You know it. The star of the show. Future, past, and present. Just like, why do I keep doing these stupid internet voices? I keep doing like that clip. I don't know. Most people watching right now wouldn't have seen it, but it's like The Rock, and he just goes. I keep doing that. But I think you're The Rock. I actually do that while talking as well. So man, so they got to put some filters on this camera. It's really showing my spot right now. It's killing me. Yeah, that. The Rock poison. He does another one where he does the wrong emote and he puts up his middle finger. Doesn't he? If it has the light in the name, I'll pass. Very true. Diet Coke is one of the biggest mistakes of all time. No, I think, genuine opinion, Diet Coke is one of the biggest piss takes of all time. I'd rather drink a glass of water. I'd rather drink a glass of water. It just tastes like somebody got a glass of Coke, took everything good out of it, and then pissed in it. That's what I think of Diet Coke.
It's like fizzy water where someone's added a bit of colour to it.
And piss.
Yeah,
I was just
possibly.
talking about how much I hate Diet Coke.
Yeah, Diet Coke is horrible. Thank you.
Oh, I love a Diet Coke, man. Oh.
Yeah, of course you do. No sense, no feeling. No, Jack soda too.
God.
Very true, God, very true.
Can I put this up to the tea bar?
No, put it up to the table. Look, managing so much. You can't go 2 pints and kept it down. I'd like that as light in the name. I'll pass. What I see mean? Yeah, I get it. Coke Zero and Diet Coke. It's like got a cafe cartons.
I mean, Coke Zero isn't that bad.
I like Coke Zero.
Coke Zero isn't that bad.
Oh,
but
the
Diet
Coke with the
tastes so
caffeine
fucking
taken out. That is the worst. Ooh.
good. Remember years ago, like many years ago, they did that green Coke. I say years ago, like I'm a 70-year-old. But you know that green Coke years
Yes,
back.
I remember the green Coke.
Wasn't
What
it
was it?
ass? Wasn't it like plant flavored or some shit? Like,
I
what
have,
was that
I have
nasty bullshit?
absolutely no idea.
Like, did they not QA test some of these things? Did someone not drink this and say, fuck this off? No one wants to. Like,
It's like,
But
what
don't
is
they
the point
still
of it
make
if
Diet
it
Coke?
doesn't have caffeine in it?
no, but don't they still make Diet Coke? What is the point? The Diet Coke Zero, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
Coke Zero is miles better.
Coke Zero isn't great, but it's leagues ahead of Diet Coke. Coke Company, if you're watching this, fuck that.
Yeah, but I think it might be to do with the additives and things. That
I'd
are
rather
put in
have additives and pills. Fucking hate Diet Coke. You know how that's the thing?
Yeah,
You really
if-
despise in life. Diet Coke is one of
What's
the
the point
things
of
that I just
drinking
seriously
Diet Soda?
despise.
There's nothing healthy about soda. Yeah, I'll drink the real thing or don't drink it at all. Yeah, I get that.
That makes good sense.
Green Coke was Coke Life. I prefer Pepsi Max. Yeah, I don't
yeah,
mind
the
Pepsi
Max ones,
Coke
actually,
Light, yeah, that was
there
good.
is a reason for drinking them. They are miles better for your teeth. miles better for your teeth. Without all that massive sugar in it, the additives and things and all that stuff, if you're going to drink soda, I just think there's not a lot of point in that, really, is there?
Nah, I feel like you only live once. You might
Got
as
to
well
check
enjoy
on shipping
everything
now.
you can.
Hold on. What's Mark's name there?
Okay, I'm going to bed as I have double school run tomorrow early and after school, so I need my bed. Been good again. And remember, everyone, always be nice. Good night.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
Fair
Mark,
enough,
thank you
Mark.
so much.
Yeah, we're only going to do this point.
Always great to have a conversation with you.
Yep. Until the next time, mate. Hope you don't get too cold on the old school run.
And I'm glad that I'm not doing school runs anymore. I feel for you.
You never did.
You never
I
did.
never did.
I
You
took him to
cheeky
school.
fucker.
Very rarely.
Oh,
I
I took
remember
him to school.
hundreds of times. I remember hundreds of times that I had to walk back in the pissing rain.
But
And I
that's
will
when you were a
never forget it.
teenager.
When you're a child, well, not when you're an old
What do you
geezer.
think?
When
What do
you're an
you
old
think
geezer,
happened
right?
from the age
Oh,
like,
we give it a
oh,
rest.
Cheers,
Wait.
Mark. Said
Yeah.
Gold Drake.
Guys, we
to
got a chatterbox in our
13?
hands. Got a right chatterbox in our hands here.
Yeah,
ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen.
You can tell she's
No
on.
one
You
has
can
spo-
tell she's on.
No
her
one has
forums,
forced
aren't
him
they?
to school from the age of 5 to 13.
Oh, was I supposed to walk myself, was I?
Especially around
That's a
here.
lot of years.
How many times did I? Now, this is getting a bit personal. How many times when I was of the younger variety did I have to walk myself home and you were too drunk to come get me? Tell me that, then.
Go on,
There's a
then.
number of
Never
times.
when you were a teenager.
Number of times higher than at least one when I was younger. And then when I was older, you didn't fucking bother. Anytime past year 7.
Mm.
You had to walk up the road.
Up the road, it's a 15, 20-minute walk in a
That's up
dangerous
the
area.
road. That's up the road.
I'll give you up the road in a minute, I'll tell you that. But I'll make you walk up the road every day. Huh? And you walk the dog up there and back every day.
Right, you two. Enough.
He's making it sound like
Right,
it's less
anyway,
than it was.
We've said bonjour, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Anybody likes lager with a citrus taste in it should like hay. I was expecting something like Hasselred or Kronbacher. It's not like those, not bitter enough. Pilsner and lime, maybe. Thank you.
Yeah.
I said it tastes like a lager and lime. If you go back on the original
Yeah,
review,
you did say that.
and there is something that
I didn't get
does.
that massive citrus buzz that Paul did, but I totally get where you're coming from.
But it ain't a bad beer, but it just ain't great.
Explain that.
Jeremy Carl. Do you not know who Jeremy Carl is?
Jeremy, like the user, like
Yeah.
Didn't people kill themselves?
Yeah.
Bring it back. Bring it back. We did nothing wrong. No, I just figured that yes, I mean it's Jeremy.
Yeah, there's a Carl over here. I don't know.
Who was the one with the list? He should have a good goal.
That's Jonathan Ross.
Yeah, he had a goal. He had a list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the
It's nice to know that someone with a list can make it in the movie. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Big up Jonathan Ross.
He who dares wins, he who hesitates.
He dares wins as well.
Don't. Yeah. Don't.
He kept saying it for every so far.
what when he wanted us to do something and made him money.
No, when he wanted to do acting, he like genuinely thought about it. And he was like, who dares?
Back in the day, yeah. Back in the day, Gold Drake, you know it.
No, that whole dates episode was so sad because nobody was so sweet. He was so in love with her, and it turns out she was. What the?
Oh,
That one was hard to watch.
And he was a market trader and a legal
He was a
market
businessman.
trader.
He was a
With a free
businessman.
will
Derek,
van.
do well.
Was he someone to be
No,
judging?
no, right. Lying about your name, that's a little bit off. But
Yeah.
lying about being a stripper, and that's fucking lovely. You know? Taking your clothes off,
Yeah.
your stockings and suspenders in pubs, that's a bit different.
Yeah, I know. And he paid for it.
Yeah, that's the worst
And
part.
people do it all over YouTube
That
in the name of art.
That part of the episode was so hard to watch.
Mm. Ooh.
Not because it was bad, but just because you could tell he really liked it. You know, it was so sad.
So you start dating a girl and
If
you
it turned
really
out she
like
was a
her,
stripper, I'd fuck her
and,
off.
and she does
That's
a
the end
load
of
of things on Instagram with barely any clothes on. Let's face it, strippergrams back in the day, they weren't full
Oh,
nudity.
social media nowadays. yes.
So there you go.
No, I'd fuck her off. That'd be the end of it.
Winner.
My son's gonna date. You know.
Your son's a misogynist.
She's got a nice one.
Is she gonna wear a hijab
Yeah, no,
or
she's got to have the
or,
hijab.
or the
Yeah.
Catholic?
Just have her eyes showing.
None.
Do you go on
Uh,
Instagram
have
with your
it.
bra and
Have her
nipples, do
eyes.
you? No. So get
Have
it
her
right.
eyes showing with just a apron.
I've been known to do
Nothing,
Facebook with just
nothing
my
higher
bra
than
on.
this point.
Yeah,
Nothing
I know.
higher than this point. And I think that's a reasonable point to place it. Would you not agree, Michelle? Nothing higher than here. Look at my hands. Nothing higher than here. There's a shot on my arm. Please look.
As long as you cover
so.
the nipple and the
Fuck me.
crack, don't worry about it.
So nothing else. So you can wear like those stripper nipple skin. Nothing else.
God.
She's full of it. She's full of it. You should not be promoting women using their bodies in the media. You should be promoting the opposite.
Do
As a
not
feminist.
promote objectification.
Well, you are right now.
But I do allow for people to
Wacky
be.
Wazza. Anyone saying Wacky Wazza? I know Wacky Races.
Yeah, they got Dastardly and Motley. My guys.
That's the beard.
You have that way too down, dude. You did that perfectly.
Yeah, that was kind of perfect.
You know, not just a natural, a lot of things. When it comes to singing,
It's just a
the place is where we're going, where we're grey and old. Because I have been told that salvation lets their wings unfold. So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel that love is dead, I'm loving Robbie instead.
Is it over?
She offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong. And down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me. When I come to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. Hey!
No, go
And my
on.
pain walks down a one-way street. I look above, and I know I'll always be blessed. The camera's drunk, love. As the feeling grows, she brings fresh to my bones. When love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it all, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection.
I seriously am not happy for this. No, give up, enough.
Wherever it may
Finish.
take me, I know that life won't break me. When I come to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. Way! What a song! What a song! Gold Drake knows.
Is it
Love
over?
it, love it, love it.
Oh
Done,
my
done, Gold Drake.
goodness.
Done.
It's over.
What a record. Honestly.
What a record, what a
Really
song.
was so
Wow.
unbelievable.
It's like being in
Wow,
Vegas
it
again,
really
isn't it?
is. It's like I was there. I just envisioned myself. Round on them blondies. Anyway, I'm gonna take a picture.
Yes. Gold Drake, you know it, mate. Wouldn't it? That touches you, doesn't it?
Oh, it done something to me.
People like
It
me,
done something.
Gold Drake, and SJ here, we get touched because
It was so in my ear holes.
we have a heart.
I know.
You know, we have a heart, and when you start talking about Rob, you start talking about angels, you're talking about legends, you're talking about the best song ever, and like Gold Drake understands. As I say, he was singing along. You see, yeah, I know, mate. Done it, been there, got the T-shirt. She don't understand Gold Drake because she is evil, and angels mean so much to so many people. It's so deep, and it is a touching song, and it touches me. And if it weren't for angels, you wouldn't have Robbie Williams. But look at all them other brilliant songs he's made. You're not a fan, are you?
Not of your rendition,
no. Wow. Wow, that's really, you know what I mean? I'm here on a live on YouTube that anyone could watch. Even Rob could watch himself.
He might do, and he might think, who is that person butchering
Do you know
my
what?
song?
If Rob actually watched that Angels, right, he'd probably say, mate, do you want to be a backing singer on the next tour? And I'll be like, Rob, I'm a bit busy, but if I can arrange it, I'll sort it out.
Yeah, okay.
No, it's just a song.
Okay. You breathe again.
Now you're talking. Actually, I've got a bit. Well, I can't do it at the moment. We'll do it when we come off here. other video to show you. Actually, talking about, and they're saying that you won't never get this again, and it's about JT.
Yeah.
I think
Well, they
JT.
won't ever get a real man like JT again, will they?
Mm,
One of a kind.
there'll never be another John Travolta. I'm loving that. He's getting right into it. Fair play, fella.
Bring it on, old my guy.
Brilliant, though. You see, he's getting into it. He's getting
You
it.
guys are more tolerant than what I am.
I can't believe she can say that. I mean, you know, we
Talent like
sing,
ours.
we sing, yeah.
We share it for
You
free.
know, yeah, we share it for free to the world. We're not
Talent like
charging
this usually
anyone.
costs money.
You know, if you were going to go into a pub,
What they pay you to shut up.
I'll pay you to shut up in a minute.
yeah, I can't believe it. You can actually say that. And sit there and
No, they're nowhere near ran out of good. I think that
Not yet,
particular-
I'm working
I'd
on
like
it.
to say that particular company, right? They're
Yeah.
very good. They're
Yeah.
really nice. Their prices are great. They include free gifts when you buy enough products. They don't even tell you. They just include a free gift. I think that's really nice.
nice company.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of vape companies nowadays that really like to take advantage of the consumer. This company, from what I can see from an outside perspective, I think they're really nice.
Yeah.
You might agree with that.
I'd like to shout them out. Everyone check out Vape Abdul.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely. I'll do some more videos because
Yeah,
at the end of the day, when the deals they're getting, if they get more
that
sales,
company
hopefully
really
we'll still get
deserves
the
recognition.
deals, won't we?
It's
Yeah.
it's not now.
Definitely.
It's not
Go,
often
Jake.
nowadays
Well
that a
into them,
company
aren't we?
treats you well, but that company really has been treating them too well, and I really appreciate it.
Hmm.
On their behalf.
Oh, this is a South Londoner you're listening to here. Look at that fucking badge.
Hey, listen,
Angels
mate.
is so. I've gone right off,
Yeah,
Stephen.
no, this goon is really pissing me
Yeah.
off.
Fucking South London wanker.
How would you like to make a bet on roulette about it?
I cannot believe it. And if I was talking about a song though that came anywhere near Angels, what would we have? Imagine John Lennon,
Band on the run.
Band on the Run, Paul
Places.
McCartney and Rings. What?
All falls down.
There are places. That's fucking awesome.
What?
All falls down.
In my life?
Yeah.
All
It's
falls
not
down.
Angels.
All falls down is below.
Yeah, all
It's
falls down. Yeah,
better.
different type
That's a
of
different
song.
type
If
of
you're
song.
trying
I
to
think
compare
if you-
Kanye,
on music levels, they're like
you'd have to
good
go on
levels, but they're very
Kanye's
different,
Heartless
you know?
album.
That's
which-
like comparing a stone to a Helen stone. You can't.
Thank
can't
you,
compare a
Goldrake.
stone
Goldrake
to
is a man that
Helen's.
knows his music. I'll give you one to listen to. Stephen, I will, mate. Yeah, seriously.
Probably.
Mate, I'm a fair man here, mate, honestly.
Yeah, if you send him a song, I'll definitely give it a
Oh,
listen. He might not
Always
like
give
but
it.
he'll-
No,
he'll
why
give
not
it a
like it? But
try.
that's life, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all about it, isn't it?
Yeah, we're never going to like the same song. We all love Robbie. I mean, I absolutely love Robbie to death. Let's not be wrong here.
I don't mind Robbie, but you two singing it is a different kettle.
What was that? I think my singing's
I think
beautiful.
we
have a-
absolutely.
I think
And
I'm the bass and he's the instrumental.
Yeah.
You know, you don't
I
have
think
one
we
without the other. I
absolutely-
think we really work together.
I mean,
I
I'll
would
tell you
do
what. People go back through this stream. People saying there's fucking Robbie Williams there tonight.
Yeah, no, you know,
What's
the
going on
Astros, how didn't this get more
We had a double
promotion?
Robbie
Such a
Williams,
famous
eh?
act.
Yeah. When this is up in the morning, I'm going to put there is an Angels in it. Or hashtag it.
Double entendre.
Robbie Williams, top bloke. You know it, Goldrake. Goldrake knows the score. You see, this is why I get on with this guy, because this guy knows. Robbie is like,
Makes real man music.
Yeah. he's a real man. He's done it, been there, got the t-shirts.
You got lots of different horses by lots of different men.
Mm.
But I say,
Candy.
liberate your sons and daughters. The bush is hard, but in the hole there's water.
Yeah, if you put the
And he's doing
lyrics
it
like
all.
that, it sounds kind of
Man,
crazy.
I promise.
Well, no,
It's
Stephen,
self-confidence.
Do throw this song at us, mate. We will have a listen, honestly, mate. It's just, you know, for me, as you know, I've been a Robbie Williams fan since Angels come out. I didn't like Robbie Williams. I thought it was a total dick. Monsters, James Blunt. Yeah, I don't mind James Blunt, mate.
Yeah, could have been Magic on CD. Was it could have been Magic? You had one of them on single, didn't you? And everyone made fun of it.
No, Back for Good. Take that.
Back for Good.
Back for that. I hate to take that. I had Back for Good.
Back for Good was a tune.
And then, but I know James Blunt's good.
James Blunt is quite
Well, when we come off there, remember that song, Monsters?
I want to listen to my fever. Well, that's fucking. What is it with you? You got
Yeah,
stuff
I
in
know
your-
it. Goldrake, I did reply on there. I've been quick because I didn't want to look rude on here. I will screenshot that. Hold on.
Yeah, James Blunt. His
Yeah.
his most
What
successful
about James
song
Sharp?
was "You're Beautiful."
Is there James Sharp out there?
God, Jesus.
Please take a picture and send that to me.
I don't look up monsters.
Bitch, I'm a monster. Know the blood
Yeah, I know.
Motherfucker, now look who's in trouble. As you run through my jungle, all you do is run. It's coming your worst circle. It's one for example.
No, I do
Classic,
like
classic.
my
Oh, shit,
rap
I've just sent it to the
tracks.
voicemail.
Yeah, no,
But I
you
also
know,
like country and western.
Yeah, no, he sent that picture.
There are many genres that I enjoy.
What's what translated to Goldrake?
Oh, is it
Oh, I've seen
really?
Goldrake.
Oh, Stephen,
What's
I'm
the
going
worst
to
one?
look
What's
that
on
one
here?
up
You see, I'll come if you tell me to.
because
tomorrow,
I
I'll
do
look
like
I'll
James
come back
Blunt.
to
I
you
think
on the
he
stream
I
and
think
give
he's
you
got
updates.
a really good
He has
voice.
actual voice, mate. Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, monsters.
Yeah, I'm not.
And he says it's to his dads.
Yeah, which
No, you don't have
When-
to take
when
a picture,
proper-
just tell me tomorrow and I'll come back to you.
people
I'll
like
find you the links
that
and-
sometimes they do have, you know.
Now, Rascal Flats is someone I haven't heard of. Is that someone you know of?
No.
Rascal
afraid
Flats, I've heard of him.
You have, I haven't.
Stimmer versus Joffrey Baratheon. Joffrey was a prick. I'll tell you that now. Joffrey, grade A asshole. He was the biggest little shit in the fucking world. When he got iced, it was the greatest relieving feeling. That guy sucked. I hate Joffrey.
What is
Baratheon.
that? Why? What did he do wrong?
What do you? Hold on, let me try
It's
the
a
dog.
fictional
Before I
character.
go
Now,
toilet.
don't worry, I'm not offending anyone. No one likes
Oh
Joffrey.
shit! Oh, who's there?
You don't have to
So-
worry. I'm
so
not getting
there's a
political.
Joffrey's not even real.
From Game of Thrones, and did you read the books?
Oh,
Joffrey
Joffrey.
Baratheon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know who you want to
Fucking
I read the
worst.
books.
That
I
kid was the
didn't.
worst. He deserved the
I
swallow
read
that ring.
all the
Fuck him.
books. You lot all just sat there and did a marathon watching on TV. I read the books.
Yeah, sure. You're real smart. I'm still dyslexic though, so yeah.
That's can't spell. Doesn't mean I can't read. You
Got a
stupid
bit personal
brother.
there, didn't I? Got a bit personal. Good job. I'm smoking that Joffrey pack, bro. I'm smoking that Joffrey pack. Fuck that
He
guy.
was
bro.
incestuous,
He was the
wasn't
one.
he?
He was a child of
Was he?
incest, yes.
Was he? He was
Yeah.
a child of it.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was the parents that
Yeah.
were. Oh yeah. Oh no.
What was his name? Jamie Lannister and Cersei Lannister.
Yeah, I
they
remember.
were like, weren't they brother and sister? But fuck. Oh, fuck that show. Very messed up. It was very good up until season 6. Just watch season 6 and cut it off there. Leave it there. Read the books. Read the books.
That's
Watch until
Saltburn.
season 6 and then read the books. Fuck off the show. Don't watch season 7. Don't watch season 8.
That Saltburn's weird like that as well.
Was it weird like that in a
Yeah,
way he
it's
wouldn't
weird.
understand, or
No,
weird
it's-
like that in where it's a good one?
No, it's weird like people do really like weird fucked up things. Like someone fucks a grave.
No,
I
it's
just
in real
fuck
life.
a grave. Does
Well,
that mean you
Read them
like
up.
get into it with a bit of
What necrophilia?
Salt?
Necrophilia.
no, not like with the body, like with the earth
What?
that is on top
You know
of
what?
the
I don't want to
body.
make it.
I don't know,
don't
like
wanna
like
think
that
about
kind
that.
of really
I don't
weird
want to think
stuff.
about that. You know, that's really grossing me out. Season 4. Watch up till season 6. Cut it off and then read the books. Trust me, you're doing yourself a favor. Season 7, season 8. Shit. Leave them there. Fuck them off. I think I could have wrote a better season 7 and season 8. And I genuinely do think that. If the Game of Thrones writers are watching, which I highly doubt, hit me up. I'll redo it. I'll do it better. No, I'm serious. It was
Do you
that shit. I
do
think
you
I could
think
have done
that they
better.
get to a certain stage of things that they get bored or that they just stop?
No, what it was it got outlined.
Oh, so they felt they had to do a one-upmanship
Yeah.
just to keep it
Yeah.
being
You're
a little
getting it,
bit
you're
more.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
And like
that's kind of rubbish.
the visual effects team, I'd like to shout them out. They did an incredible job. The visual effects were great, but the actual writing was so piss poor. It's unreal.
You don't have to go mega shocking I think if you
People didn't
keep
want,
along the
people
same
didn't want a
thing,
spectacle. They wanted a wrap up to the story. They wanted
Yeah.
like a coherent, explainable story. You know, they didn't want
rather
big
than
flashy lights. You know, like,
yeah,
this shit
I
ain't
can see
graduation.
that.
We're not looking for the flag from that. You know?
Thank you, Stephen. We will look at that.
Yeah, no, if you remind me
Definitely.
tomorrow, I'll find the link to it and send it to you.
Oh,
Fuck me.
he nearly took your kneecap out.
Certainly did.
I don't know what he's going to do. He's a nutter.
No, it was just the bear and bandit went through.
When you
Tiger
got
fucking hit
10
me right in
stone
the leg.
dog run into your kneecap and fall out, that must hurt. Did that hurt?
They certainly
Yeah, I
did.
bet.
Did you see me? I fell off, right? He hit me right here in the fucking crease in my leg. Bro sent me flying. Oh, God.
Look, that one
We're
says
just talking
full.
about Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm one
It
of the
just
few
turns
people
into
that didn't
really
watch
I've
it.
never ever
Yeah.
watched one episode of Game of
Prior
Thrones.
to him, he's one of the few people that didn't get peer pressured into watching it. I was
Oh,
watching
did
it.
I never watched
I
it, but I read all the books. So
I
still
watched
know
it since
what's going
season
on.
1, right? So I think I've got a bit of premise to say something about it. But
I watched Walking Dead from start to finish.
it didn't get a bit silly at the end as well.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they didn't do that to
I
Breaking Bad.
preferred the spin-off series, the one with what's his name? I can't remember.
I haven't seen that one yet. No spoilers.
Oh,
No spoilers.
That was good.
I haven't seen it.
So-
Yet.
That was good.
I haven't seen it.
Rodney.
No spoilers.
That
Nicholas
was- that-
Lyndhurst.
Not quite.
He said Rodney. That was Nicholas Lyndhurst.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about The Walking Dead spin-off.
I thought, Paul Robbie, take that. I'll take it. You're on into Ramsden then. No, yeah, I'm not really.
Slytherin. Think smarter. That joke, either you get it or you don't.
I have absolutely
Either
no
Either you
idea.
get it or
it's
you
in
don't.
all being,
Slytherin, Dan, Slytherin. Either you get it or you don't.
Snake.
Exactly.
It's a German rock band. Thank you for letting us know, Stephen. I know I didn't know who they were.
I'm gonna pull myself in.
I'll take that as a yes.
Well, it wasn't a
Ross,
question, it was
definitely.
an
I'll pass
argument,
on
yeah,
Ross Helen.
a statement.
Fucking mixed up here.
To pull myself in order.
Yeah, yeah.
People having conversations about things that you have no idea about.
We're not in an insult way, just like you haven't seen.
Yeah, just. They're not.
I just agree, and I don't agree with you, don't I?
Paul gets a little bit blinkered. He enjoys the things he enjoys, and then he doesn't see outside of that.
You say that. I like.
Something really outside the box that you like, that people think that you wouldn't like. Because I can't think of one thing.
The verb.
No.
It's totally outside the box. The
No, it's
verb.
not.
Of course it is.
Well, this dog nearly tripped me up the stairs. What's wrong with him?
Mental, isn't he?
I
Bloody
had my
dog.
glass in my hand.
It's up to Mark, but
And the fucking dog tried to trip me up.
Tiger, calm down.
He's an up. Cut it out.
Come on, he's freezing. Why does he keep standing out there so long? Proper mad, isn't He's probably-
It's got his breathe
he?
on.
Yeah. Maybe
It's been about 3 hours.
great song with titties for his funny video.
Well, I might have to watch them.
What? I'm not giving you
Said
beer. No,
It's
no.
like a tree.
17.
Yeah.
You know I was taking that.
No, I'm not giving you anything, mate. It's not going it.
Yeah, no, that was that. So I couldn't give him one.
Yeah, no way.
I would
Yeah.
hope you wouldn't give him one.
The perverted mind, though. Did you
Well,
hear
what
that?
the fuck is wrong with you? Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, this is a pervert. This woman here is a perverted individual.
What
I
a
think she
beast.
should be locked up for these ghastly remarks.
Yeah, what a
I'm not
beast.
going to sleep tonight. This is going to keep me.
What a beast
I
that
hope
is.
you're happy with yourself.
Wow, I'm astounded. Stephen Hawking down.
Stephen Hawking on the Epstein Island. How about that?
Mm.
He was on the flight list. Don't even laugh. He was on the flight list. So up yours.
No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
This one.
They definitely weren't participating.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
I would like to... No, I'm not continuing.
Yeah.
Ross
He was
living up
only at
close to
things
his
like
feet now.
this, you can't laugh.
So, right.
Is visualising as good as participating?
No.
How would you
I did feel fucking damn good. I did. How about that?
Right.
Anyway, so we're
The
going to call
Seabrook.
this one.
Right. We're going
Okay.
to call this one because we're going to
Guys,
do.
guys, you've been absolutely great.
We're gonna
Thank
do
you so much.
we'll do a few songs and that. A couple of songs. I think it's my choice and his choice and my choice and his choice.
And I'm not going to get a look in.
You're going
No,
to get
probably
yours after 2 seconds.
Go, Drake. I'm sure I'll
Two to
speak to you
one.
on Messenger in a minute. There
That's
might
what
be a
we're
couple of
gonna get.
interesting videos
Oh, he's
tonight.
going to get a few snaps from me either way.
But yeah, right, everyone, thank you so much. Before this gets really messy, because I need to suck this one up for another. Oh, God, here he is. Bloody dog. Right, everyone, thanks for joining in. I hope you like our opinion about the new keg and everything.
And when you try it, let us know your opinion. I'd
Yeah.
love to hear everyone else's opinion. Thank you so much, guys.
We'll do some more with the new keg anyway. So he dares wins, and what can I say? I'm loving angels instead. Right.
And I'm feeling you.
And my pain walks down a one-way street. I look above, and I know I'll always be blessed with love. Right, that's it.